Yo guys, what is up and welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Today we are just rolling in with the challenges. Not only have I created 2 videos to upload later today or tomorrow, but we've also seen 2 epic challenges already between XCal and Scuba. Then we saw BoYcaH versus XCal. I won't spoil the result if you haven't watched those streams yet. And now we've got another epic challenge. You've got BoYcaH against SiZe. You literally probably don't ever get this many challenges. Tell me a time when you've ever seen this many decent challenges in one day before. Probably you haven't. So today we are breaking new records as usual. We are now gonna select Snowy Drought. It's gonna be a best of 13. Random reverse tank mirror on Gorge Drought is the first one. World Series 2020 maps, best of 13. So first to win 7. People in the chat asking what's the score already. The score is 99.99. First to 100, best of 199. If you're missing the score, then you've tuned in a little bit late. You've already missed 198 games. So BoYcaH just needs a second. Also, it'll give a time for the viewers to get up. It'd be nice to get over 100 viewers before we start. I'm just gonna crack open a drink. The mic wasn't the mic wasn't broken or anything, by the way. I just had it on mute just while I like to post on Facebook, post in Discord to get the viewer numbers up. So yeah, it wasn't on mute or broken or anything. I was just welcoming the players and whatever. So yeah, we'll just wait for a couple more viewers to join and then we'll probably start. Okay, got my drink. Sounds like a beer, but it's actually not. It's just Pepsi Max. I've had way too many sugary drinks today, so I'm on the diet stuff now. Although I think in Pepsi Max there's still loads of caffeine. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the mic. It's just people were saying it might have been on mute before. It wasn't. It was on mute, but it was deliberately on mute, so I could I find it hard to type to the players and talk to the players whilst also talking to you guys, so. Alright, so it's going to be tank mirror. Loser chooses the maps, best of 13. Someone's talking about a delay on the stream. Yeah, there is a delay on the stream, so there can't be any stream sniping. I actually don't think when there's a delay, even of like 20-30 seconds, I think it probably puts you off more than it gains you, unless the enemy's doing like an all-in helix rush or something like that. It definitely can help, but I don't think you can definitely say Big SiZe is not going to cheat. Big SiZe doesn't need to really cheat, does he? He's an absolute beast, and I'm pretty sure BoYcaH wouldn't cheat, but yeah, there is a delay on the stream anyway, just to prevent that. Okay, we're in game number 1. I am not on the observer mode, which actually I'm going to restart my game probably after this because I've got that HUD thing back. We've got BoYcaH in the south with the red China tank. In the north, we've got Big SiZe. I'm definitely going to have to switch back to that observer mode. Big SiZe, what's he doing with that dozer, man? I think SiZe is a little bit rusty. He has not played for at least a few days, maybe even a week. BoYcaH's already on 2 supplies, whereas SiZe has not even built his main supply yet. This would be SiZe's first game back after probably a while off. David says, what are your specs? Are you talking to me? Are you asking my specs? just go on my channel and go back a few videos. Go back like 10 to 14 videos or something. I posted a video and it has all my full specs and all the links to it as well, and a video showing you all my stuff, so you can see all of my stuff there. Okay, we've got two supplies to war factories from both players. SiZe's war factories are a little bit slower. I don't think that's going to hurt him too much. He's probably going to be the more defensive player here, because his units are a lot slower. Whereas BoYcaH is probably going to be the more aggressive. Interesting unit choice from both players, like the first units. I was expecting it was going to be Dragon Outpost from both players, but it's actually Dragon and an Outpost from SiZe. So he's going to be definitely the more defensive one. He has got an Outpost here that's going to greet BoYcaH's Outpost. Probably is going to both trade off and pop open the Tank Hunters. And then the GAT now coming in from SiZe from the back. So the Tank Hunters do go down. SiZe is still pumping out outposts, so he's got a Battle Master over here to this side. No sneaky flamer from BoYcaH like down the left. That probably could have got in if he did send one, but he didn't send it. It's always a risk. You send them first 2 units down the sides. If they get denied, it's $700 lost on your first couple of units. So BoYcaH now building a bunker and also garrisoning this building. So I would say BoYcaH is ahead. BoYcaH probably going to be dropping down a supply here, which he does. I imagine then soon, once that's probably established, he probably will just get the oil and refinery in the bottom right. And then at the top, we've got a propaganda center being built by SiZe, and he's going for a barracks. He's probably going to try and get the oil and refinery faster than BoYcaH is going to get like Black Lotus out to capture that. Flamer pushing forward here from SiZe. Going to take out the Tank Hunter. Cyrus East, is it vanilla China versus tank? No, it is tank versus tank. Tank Mirror on Gorge Drought is the first matchup. The rest will be random reverse. All on World Series maps, and the loser will choose the maps. So we've got Outpost. All of BoYcaH's army there going down. So SiZe is actually doing very well. And he's actually got 2 flamers inside of BoYcaH's base. This supply is definitely going to be going down. So that's actually bad news for BoYcaH, considering the bad start the SiZe had with that dozer messing around. So it just shows how good SiZe is in Tank Mirror. Stopping that supply now. SiZe also expanded to a 3rd supply of his own. BoYcaH dropped down another bunker now, so he's just bunkering that in more. He's also dropping down a propaganda center of his own. Barracks being established now on the right. Refinery going to be captured by SiZe, and then he's going to get the oil. I actually really value the refinery on this map, especially in like a Tank Mirror, because it knocks 10% off all the price of your vehicles, which means you're going to have loads of units out. Whereas BoYcaH has not captured that just yet. He's now on a propaganda center. He's got a load of units out, but not many to this right side. He's going to probably lose 1 bunker, maybe. Lose a little bit of HP on it. This garrison here is annoying. For BoYcaH, for BoYcaH. Got the players mixed up there for BoYcaH. Because that Battle Master there is probably going to go down now, which it does. So big units, big army of units in the middle for BoYcaH. ECM's now out for SiZe. He's got a few tank hunters mixed in there as well, which pretty much makes this army hard to push into SiZe's army. But he does have a GAT there and a flamer, so he might be able to take out them tank hunters. So still a pretty even game. SiZe is definitely still ahead though, because he's got the refinery and the oil much faster. Black Lotus running around. He's going to capture these middle buildings. BoYcaH is just flaming this artillery platform. Does not want to allow SiZe to get that. Interested to see if one player might go helixes. Maybe SiZe will. ECM's going to disable some stuff of BoYcaH's. He's losing Battle Masters. Quite easy in Tank Mirrors to get up to level 3. Because every battle master you destroy gets loads of XP, you see there. So SiZe actually doing very, very well considering that bad start. With the Dozer literally not building anything. Now BoYcaH's reclaimed control of this right side. He's collecting with 3 trucks there, which is pretty decent because you can afford to have 3 trucks there because you want to collect at a faster rate with all the supply crates. Okay, so game is definitely still fairly even. I'd say now BoYcaH has got this refinery and the oil. Definitely has evened out. SiZe going for a command center. No airfield from either player. Experienced 1 says, what the hell? Or what the fuck? Another challenge. Yeah, man, I said at the beginning of this stream, we are literally having loads of epic challenges today. And maybe if there's someone else ready, I saw Google's ready in the chat, maybe we can have another one after. Google versus, who will he face? Maybe he'll face SiZe. Google, are you up for facing SiZe after this, if SiZe is up for it? I don't know if SiZe will stay that late, maybe, maybe not. Let's see. Big engagement here in the middle. Autoloader upgrade for both players, actually. And sorry, I almost said Google. BoYcaH's army here is getting surrounded. I'd say probably SiZe has got the army advantage here. And the positioning. Flamer here taking out BoYcaH's trucks. I think BoYcaH needs to work on this matchup. I've seen him lose China Mirror and Tank Mirror a few times on this. BoYcaH losing a lot here. He's not pulling back. I'd retreat and go back here. BoYcaH also building a command center really close to the front of his base. Don't know if that's the best decision, but he does have a lot of tank hunters here, so maybe that can actually push this back. He's now bringing back his army. He does have a load more tank hunters here as well. He's trying to capture the artillery platform. Yo, man, I won't try and pronounce your name, but welcome to the channel. SiZe is already level 4, so no doubt there will be something coming across the map. Artillery. There's a flamer in BoYcaH's base, actually. BoYcaH needs to react to that very fast. You can hear the Lotus capturing something. Lotus is capturing the artillery platform, so that now belongs to BoYcaH. SiZe is just an animal in Tank Mirror. Considering that bad start with the Dozer thing, like, sometimes if you have a bad start like that, sometimes you're just tempted to just quit and just rematch, but SiZe has just pulled it out of the bag. This is with no practice whatsoever. It's like BoYcaH's even played 1 challenge today. Cyrus D says, in my opinion, is tank drop or artillery worth more in a tank mirror? That's a very good question. I think they're both strong. I do think if you're going for the tank drop, you may as well get it all the way up to 4 tanks. Because you drop off 4 tanks with autoloader, and they are super, super strong. So if you're going to go all the way to 4... If you're just going to get 1, probably not worth it. Because dropping off 1 is just going to get killed by even like 1 tank hunter probably can kill it. If you're going to max it out though and just ditch the artillery altogether, then to be honest, you've got to think about what damage it can pull off and if it can get into the enemy base. If he's got a load of gats, then you're probably not going to get the tank drop. You're probably going to get the artillery. Artillery is a guaranteed hit, whereas a tank drop is not so much so guaranteed. I think it's kind of situational, like. I think there is a case for the tank drop being better if you're going to get the 4 tanks. Because if you get the 4 tanks with the autoloader upgrade and you drop it in the enemy base... I mean, look how many tanks BoYcaH's got here. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if you've got a tank drop of dropping off 4 of them, that's nearly half of BoYcaH's army you're just dropping on the map from a drop. So I think there is a strong case for the tank drop being better. But I do think it's situational. Like if you can't drop off the tanks in the enemy base, if you just reinforce them in your army, but you've got stuff to kill... and then I think artillery. So it is situational, but I think the tank drop overall in a tank mirror probably is better. If you're going to get level 4. But then I suppose actually a level 2 artillery I would prefer, which you can get straight away because you can get a guaranteed kill on a supply or war factory. So I think they're both equally as good, to be honest. Probably the level 4 tank drop, level 3 tank drop is probably better overall. But level 2 artillery is a guaranteed hit. Quite early on in the game, you can kill a supply. So yeah, there's pros and cons to both. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? Google says too late for him to have a challenge. There's artillery coming across now. And that's going to hit probably that flamer. Let's kill the flamer. Big army now from SiZe here, camping outside of this supply. I think BoYcaH is definitely in disadvantageous. Is that a word? Disadvantageous? Don't know if that's a word. He's definitely at a disadvantage. Let's stick with that. Emperor's now out for SiZe. Legendary SiZe. Showing us how it's done. BoYcaH now capturing the oil of SiZe. I don't know if BoYcaH is going to have an answer for these Emperors, to be honest. And they're also going to be given the speaker tower bonus to all the surrounding units. Maybe if SiZe has got the money, he wants to get the upgrade for the nationalism or whatever it is for the horde bonus for the tanks. Big engagement here, and BoYcaH is coming out behind, I'm afraid, because of these Emperors are just so strong. Here comes something. Is that a tank drop or is that the mines? I think it's probably going to be mines. Maybe tank drop? Mines. Oh, EMP. Actually, yeah, he's 5-star. Here comes a carpet as well. Spotted the airfield from BoYcaH. I think BoYcaH's lost this game, to be honest. We've got something. Oh, wait, was that a tank? No, that wasn't a tank drop. Lotus coming in. This is looking pretty impressive for SiZe, considering BoYcaH's been pretty active, whereas SiZe has not been playing any 0 hour whatsoever over the last, like, what, 1 or 2 weeks since he got kicked out of the World Series by the legendary Shea. This is very impressive by SiZe. Here comes perhaps the EMP from BoYcaH. That's the thing about tank mirrors. You do an EMP like that, and suddenly it can become very balanced again. Because an EMP can just kill a whole army like that. He's going to try and kill the Emperors first, which is definitely a good choice. But the supply going down for BoYcaH. He's still got a command center, but he's only got $1,500, sorry. Artillery platform still raining down damage. I still think SiZe has got this. Yeah, he's lost a little bit here. But I still think SiZe has definitely got this in the bag. I mean, if you look at the cash and the fact that there's an Emperor sat over here as well. Artillery coming back in. This time it is from SiZe. So SiZe definitely opting for the artillery here over the tank drop. I think the artillery, like I said before, the main benefit of it is that it can get a guaranteed kill pretty early on in the game. You have to kill like 12 battle masters, I think it was. And then the artillery can come in and get a guaranteed kill. And maybe even on 2 buildings if it's like placed nicely between a supply and a war factory. So yeah, you can get some guaranteed damage early. So there's pros and cons to both, so yeah. Yeah, I think BoYcaH might be dead. Just have a slight little feeling he might be dead. He's only got a command center left that's actually pretty damaged. It's actually on fire. And power. And a supply. And another supply. He's got oil and refinery. SiZe is now just killing his own oil, just trying to get it finished as quick as possible. SiZe behind this actually preparing a helix, just in case BoYcaH does manage to pull something out of the bag. He will have a helix. Does end in a pretty close-ish position, but SiZe is still in the more dominant position, I'd definitely say. Although there's not that many units, really. I mean, if a nice EMP hit that, and like a carpet or mines or something, it could even out again. GG from BoYcaH. Well played to SiZe. Considering that bad start, honestly, I'm surprised he won it. Well played. So 1-0 to SiZe. It's a best of 13 this time, so first to win 7 games. Yo, Draw, welcome back, man. Mr. SiZe is back. CY Original said, yes, he is. Welcome, Rador, by the way. I'm tempted to say second match should be a mirror as well. So that it's not left even. So it's not left with an odd number, because then otherwise, if we have imbalanced matchups all the way, tempted to say one more mirror. So BoYcaH, well, SiZe or BoYcaH, they played an even game then. Even numbers. So SiZe would either be 2-0 up, or it would go 1-1. The rules are already posted now, so do random reverse. Maybe I'll see if they'll agree to a mirror, but they don't have to because the rules are already up. Yeah, best of 13's first to win 7. Just see if SiZe accepts the stealth mirror. SiZe is pretty good on. And SiZe is pretty good on any mirror, to be honest. His GLA mirror is perfect. I just think it's more exciting if it's an even number. Like if it was 1-1 and then you do random reverse, it can go 2-2, 3-3, and it can be left to a decider. Obviously, the alternate is SiZe could go 2-0 up, which is definitely possible with his GLA mirror is super unstoppable, but then again, BoYcaH's GLA mirror is unstoppable too. So both players have agreed, so it will be a stealth mirror. Someone said, what is this the best of? It's the best of 13. Yo, Science Spider, welcome, by the way. How are you doing? Good to see you back. Yo, Staz. Yo, oh no, welcome back, man. Yo, Qan. Quicksilver, welcome. Fluffle Pillow, welcome back. Okay, we've got big size in the bottom left. I forgot to change my mode, man, to get rid of this thing. We've got big size in the bottom left with the GLA Stealth in the blue. In the top right, we've got BoYcaH in the red with also GLA Stealth. Got another mirror. Yeah, I just thought rather than just have one mirror and it just be like an odd number of games, probably better to have 2 mirrors, and then we can do random reverse past them. But I mean, it's up to the players, to be honest. They both agreed on a stealth mirror, so that's cool. Okay, so big size is boxing in his workers. I don't actually know if that's the perfect box. I think actually a technical will be able to get through there. BoYcaH actually might be going for a 3 supply build order, because that's what we actually saw him doing before. And actually, if he is going up against other players in the World Series, which obviously he will do against Vivid and also against XCal, I imagine they're probably going to be watching these games, and I imagine they're probably going to expect a 3 supply build order if they do come across a GLA mirror. Oh no says, if I'm picking the maps, can I pick something not played before? Do you mean not played before as in not seen today? Or do you mean brand new maps? Because a lot of people don't like to play brand new maps. BoYcaH has rejected that before. But if you, the same maps won't be allowed twice here. So we're seeing Canyon of the Dead now. We saw it before with Scuba and XCal, I think. But we won't see the same map in the same challenge. I mean, we'll see the reverse and that's it. Apart from this is going to be stealth mirror, obviously. So this is more of a defensive build order from BoYcaH, definitely. Technical coming through for SiZe. Yo, Nicholas, welcome. TNT from BoYcaH is taking out the tunnel. Only to the hole, though. Let's kill a few workers, and SiZe actually quickly expanded to a 3rd supply himself. BoYcaH dropping down another tunnel here. Cyrus D says, what the hell is that supply? I kind of agree, but actually it looks pretty decent. It doesn't look like it's collecting at a slow rate or anything like that. You see here, SiZe is built in more normal, but that worker actually there is going around. So actually that's still a better supply placement. I actually don't think that's that bad. I don't think... The thing I really hate is when it's like a side-on supply and it's actually super, super close. So then all the workers go around. That's when it's weird. Sonic says it seems around 7-0. Don't know, you know, BoYcaH's GLA Stealth is not that easy. SiZe rebuilt his workers there. He's also got a tunnel by this oil. SiZe also got a tunnel by that oil as well. Yeah, brand new maps that BoYcaH does than I am usually. So, I mean, there is Vendetta in this map pool that we're going to see today, hopefully. Don't think we have seen that yet today in any of the challenges. So, but Vendetta is a pretty new map, so you probably will see that. So SiZe does not want to allow this worker to get up, but what it actually does for BoYcaH is actually forces SiZe to take the engagement, because SiZe cannot let this worker finish, which it does look like it probably is going to finish. It kind of forces the engagement from the defending player. So it is going to force a defense. It forced that engagement there, and actually SiZe lost a few techs there as well. That worker is going to finish, and another technical probably going to go down for SiZe. Yeah, it does go down. BoYcaH behind this has expanded to 2 arms dealers. SiZe dropping down a load of tunnels at his second supply, or you could say it's really his third supply. Going to drop down another tunnel defensively in his base. And BoYcaH now attacking with his 2 War Factory spam. He's also got a hijacker there as well, so that could actually turn the tide in some of these engagements. He's got a super tech as well, so SiZe is in quite a bit of trouble. This tunnel here is probably going to go down. There is a terrorist here. It might actually kill. Super tech does escape, actually. And I think, actually, BoYcaH is going to win this engagement here. There is a lot of quads here for SiZe. Super tech might get picked off. It is going extremely low. It does go down, actually. But nevertheless, though, BoYcaH has still crushed SiZe's base. The main tunnel has gone down. And now SiZe is in a bit of trouble. Well, actually, quite a lot of trouble. Yeah, SiZe is maybe dead, actually. His main supply going down. But once that arms dealer goes down, that's super hard to come back from. So, just shows how powerful these tunnels are. Once they get inside of your base, BoYcaH is done really well here with the aggression. Doesn't want to let it go to the late game, like I probably expected to BoYcaH to try and let it go to the late game. Terror tech there from SiZe, a little bit ambitious. Does kill 1 quad though. SiZe now amassed some quads as a defense. Hijacker is out. He's hijacked this one, but there is another hijacker. I wonder if he'll hijack it back. And actually, what do the hijackers do when they're both inside there? Do they just say hi? Sits down next to him and says hi. I'm the driver now. Maybe that's what happens. So yeah, GG. Well played to BoYcaH. I'm actually surprised he won that so comfortably. 5 minutes. Okay, well, at least they've played now 2 mirrors, so it's like it's kind of even now. So if they do random reverse, now it can go like 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, and we might be left with that exciting decider at 6-6. A little bit more exciting than it finishing on like an imbalanced matchup like USA versus Nuke or something. Yo, Yaya, welcome. Yo, One Piece, he says, is Crazy still in the World Series? Yes, he is. He will face XCal next. I should be live streaming that. It's actually this Friday. I'll be streaming it this Friday. I think at 16 GMT this Friday, live on my channel. Okay, so they did a stealth mirror. Lose a pick, so SiZe gets the picks the next map. Rave says SiZe shouldn't have chosen... Sorry, SiZe shouldn't have accepted the mirror. I mean, it's alright to say in hindsight once you lost, but SiZe is actually a beast in GLA mirrors. If that tunnel didn't get up, then I'm pretty confident SiZe would have been able to hold off everything BoYcaH threw at him. Loser chooses map. SiZe. I choose the map. Okay, I pick Vendetta then, so we'll get to see something new. Okay, we have some USA versus China. This challenge, by the way, is sponsored by AK Baloney, so a massive thank you to him. We'll switch it for some USA music now. We have got a USA. I keep forgetting to switch it back to my observer mode with the thingy display missing, but hey ho, there we go. And we've got BoYcaH with the USA vanilla in the red. In the south, we've got Big SiZe with the China vanilla in the blue. So we're going to have 2 suppliers out of SiZe. I imagine he's going to do War Factory Barracks. That's something that he does normally like to do. BoYcaH just doing 2 supplies and a war factory. Imagine it'll just be war factory barracks. War factory barracks from BoYcaH. SiZe going for a war factory barracks himself. SiZe actually likes to play China. Remember the last challenge that he played, there was like loads of games without when he was not China, and then he finally got China and he shouted finally China. Well, he didn't shout. He didn't like shout over the mic or anything. He just typed it. He said, "Yay, China." Finally some China, he said. Okay, so tank hunter is going to be garrisoning all of this right hand side. And then behind it, SiZe is actually making an outpost. I think he's looking for the drone. The drone is actually out here, though, so not going to be able to find that just yet. It is just slightly to the left. First V coming across the map from BoYcaH down the left-hand side. More and more tank hunters coming out, and there is a fast airfield, so probably going to be napalm. First V from BoYcaH does go down. Laserlock comes in, and does it kill one gat? He does kill one gat, unfortunate for SiZe. Second V coming across the map. Now I'm going to be trying to kill some trucks. Actually going to succeed, probably in at least killing one. Now I'm going to try and kill the second one. Going to find the airfield, so he's probably researching the napalm now, and BoYcaH probably will realize that. One dozer goes down. Another truck going down. This is bad news for SiZe. This is a decent attack from BoYcaH. BoYcaH does have control of the middle. And SiZe pushing down the left now with an outpost and a gat. Another truck going down. Very, very fast. This truck movement from SiZe is pretty much non-existent. He is just throwing away trucks. Another 2 trucks going down. This V attack from BoYcaH is insane, really, really, really decent. Those are going down, and BoYcaH's Chinooks are pulled from the left, are in danger. V's here from BoYcaH. Not sure how many units he's got inside of here. Probably wants to think about getting a drone or Hellfire. He's maybe going to lose 1 V here. Yeah, actually going down. SiZe is now dozer hunted. No trucks on SiZe's main. SiZe only got $1,000 actually. Napalm MiGs is now up. And this V is going to be in trouble. Yeah, it's going to go down. SiZe doesn't really have any economy behind it because he's just lost so many trucks. Okay, a drop coming from BoYcaH now. Imagine that's going to be on the airfield, probably to try and kill the airfield, because without a dozer he's not going to be able to obviously not going to be able to rebuild anything or even repair any of his units. It's actually an Avenger as well, actually. So this MiG is going to be in big trouble. Actually, the airfield is pretty much going to go down. I think this might be GG for SiZe, and this is going to do some massive man spam. He's only collecting with 1 truck over here as well. Okay, so the airfield does go down. Pretty nice from BoYcaH. I think this Avenger is in big danger actually, because it's on it's on formation, but the Avenger just moves so slow, so even with the help of the V, the Avenger's still going to get picked off. So that's actually pretty nice for SiZe. But actually, oh, the Avenger's not even dead. How the hell is that Avenger not even dead? I must remember, by the way, to switch back to that observer mode back after this, which I will do. Okay, 2Vs from BoYcaH on the left now. SiZe is actually saving that MiG. Okay, that MiG is going to go down now because it can't land. No more airfields for SiZe. SiZe still not repaired, or still not replaced that truck, rather. Replace is the correct word, not replace that truck. And this army from BoYcaH on the right has gone down, but this is the more important army for BoYcaH. Now killing SiZe's second supply, or third supply really. He does have 3. SiZe is putting in as much effort as possible, but I just think with every building that goes down, SiZe is in more and more trouble. Search and destroy now deployed, and that's going to be bad news for SiZe. But that said, though, 2 Vs just go down straight away for BoYcaH. Maybe chain gun upgrade for SiZe would be a nice upgrade. It's something that SiZe actually does normally get. The Gatling on the right, I think SiZe has forgotten about. Just needs to put that there, and that's going to cause big problems for BoYcaH. SiZe actually doing surprisingly well, considering he is China vanilla. Yeah, that's wrecking BoYcaH's economy. SiZe actually switched. I think he did that on purpose because now he doesn't get the notification say unit lost until both of them are actually dead. That's actually really smart from SiZe. Tank Hunt has been streamed across the map. Colonel Burton is now out. With search and destroy and flashbangs, these tank hunters are going to have a hard time. Gat's now troop crawler on the right. I think that Colonel Burton has just kind of sealed the victory. Even though there is a Gat in the back and BoYcaH's economy is pretty hurt. I just think the two main armies, which is that one and this, BoYcaH comes out on top. Pathfinder's now out. Pretty sure that will just make SiZe GG right then and there. I mean, even though sorry, not why am I saying XCal? I can see XCal in the chat. I've got XCal on the brain now. Even though SiZe caused big damage to the economy by killing 2 Chinooks, pretty sure when SiZe sees these Pathfinders, I don't think he can win. It's just going to shred this army, and then how's SiZe going to really deal with that? It does take out the V, actually. That was the... Was that the only one that had a Pathfinder inside of it that BoYcaH has let die? I think that was the case. There's another Gat coming in on the right side, but there is a Crusader there to greet it. There is a command center being dropped down for BoYcaH. Yeah, I mean, even these Gats in the back, even if all of these Chinooks die, how is SiZe going to deal with these Vs? Unless BoYcaH makes another big error and just sends the Vs into the tank hunters, I can't see a way that they're going to go down. They are all cleared up now, the Gats in the back of the base. SiZe is still coming across the map. GG. Well played to BoYcaH. Did exactly what he needed to. I think the thing I was most impressed was with the second V attack from BoYcaH that just... the first V kind of ran to its death, but it did distract SiZe, but the second V got in, killed 4 trucks and 1 dozer, and then BoYcaH just finished the other dozer off later. So that's what I was most impressed with by BoYcaH then. But yeah, the rest of it, he just did what he needed to do to get the victory. So we got 2-1 now for BoYcaH. Oh, we need to do the overview change, so I'll just... I'm going to restart the game. Screen will just go black for a second, just while I switch. Okay, we are back. Yeah, what this does is hides the user interface down the bottom, so we can actually see more of the map. I'm actually used to it now. I actually really like it. Miku Chance, is there any way for China to engage the Humvees other than MiGs or Overlords? ECMs and GATs is one way. GATs with chain gun in the early game. Some people like to build an early Gatlicks, although it's not that effective. To be honest with you, tank hunters and GATs and troop crawlers are your best bet. We are going to see Vendetta. It's going to be the reverse matchup of what we just saw. So we got Vendetta. BoYcaH will now be China. He's 2-1 up. Okay, so welcome to the reverse. We're now with the better display, so you can see more of the map. And in the south, we have BoYcaH in the red with the China vanilla, and then in the north, we have a big SiZe with the blue USA vanilla. So I'm expecting a USA victory here again. China vanilla being the weaker army, but there's nothing to say that China can't pull off the upset. Yo, Roman, welcome to the chat. Anthony85, welcome. Okay, so from BoYcaH, let's put this. I'll put that up to size 14, and then we can actually. Yeah, just increase the size of that stuff on the side so you can see easily who's blue and who's red. So we've got BoYcaH in the south with red. He's actually making 2 barracks. Okay. Not too sure how I feel about that. Well, let's see. Whereas SiZe is going for War Factory barracks just with the 2 supplies. I think he is collecting from alternate files, which is good. Yo, Carl Catchy, thank you for the donation, my man. Much appreciated. Okay, now got a War Factory from BoYcaH. Sending loads of tank hunters all around the map. This is basically what counters Vs, which is the tank hunters. But actually, this bunker is a little bit out of place. So this V we'll probably be able to get in and kill some stuff. It looks pretty full, actually. I'm just going to probably pick off the dozer of BoYcaH. BoYcaH's actually not gone for this supply. He's actually gone for this supply. So BoYcaH is losing a dozer there. Lost the first one. Laser lock on the truck. This second truck's going to be in danger, actually. There's plenty of tank hunters here, so I'm pretty sure this V will go down, but laser lock on this GAT. Troop crawler is now out. I just think that GAT was a little bit wasted. I mean, he killed 1 missile defender, but what really was that for? Because the troop crawlers were gonna deal with that anyway. Got a second wave of Vs, probably coming from SiZe now, and he's also going for a strategy center. He's got an ambulance and 4 Vs. That's going to be causing big problems.
Well done, BoYcaH.
Yo, CXN Guardian, thank you very much, my man. CXN Guardian, by the way, is the guy that donated $1,000 to the World Series 2020. So, yeah, massive shout out to that guy. Thank you very much, Carl. It is Carl, isn't it? Carl Guardian. I've got that right. CXN Guardian, just in case I've got that wrong. I thought his name was Carl. Might be wrong. But SiZe is going to clear out this bunker here on the right. Once that strategy center is up, these Vs will become a lot harder to deal with, because they will just be able to kill everything at range. Missile defender here on the left from SiZe, just going to be providing a bit of vision. Can go down very, very easy, actually. These Vs still roaming around. Big attack from BoYcaH here with 5 tank hunters and a troop crawler. I think that's probably a little bit too late, though. I'm not convinced the 2 barrack build orders from BoYcaH was the greatest. Dominator Yaya in the chat says, am I still playing CNC? Yeah, man, I still play. I'm casting a lot of replays and games at the moment, but yeah, I'm still playing. 100% I am. Gas going to get in the base of SiZe, probably cause some damage to these Chinooks. But there is, not Pathfinders, but the flashbangs inside of here. A few Vs getting picked off, actually, which is pretty nice for BoYcaH. And behind this, he is going for Napalm MiGs, I would imagine. He's probably upgrading now, because I haven't seen any units produced from the War Factory in a while. Yeah, that Gat has taken out 2 Chinooks, I think. Yeah, 2. Kind of similar to the last one, but actually now I probably prefer BoYcaH's position, because BoYcaH has been on 3 supplies for a while, whereas SiZe did not get onto 3 supplies, I don't think. Or did he? Got me thinking. I think he was only on 2 supplies. Yeah, because he got hunted, I think, and I think he got stopped, maybe? I can't actually remember if he got to 3 supplies or not. But Colonel Burton is a very, very similar game, actually. Colonel Burton is back out. He's going to be trying to take out some of these tank hunters. There are Napalm MiGs out. There is an Avenger out. MiGs coming in now. Going to cause big damage to these Vs. Let's pick off 1 V, 2 Vs. This... Oh, the tank hunters are killing that V as well. Colonel Burton is killing a lot, though. So both players losing a lot here. Oil capture for BoYcaH here on the right side. Got 1 of the oils. The game has slowed down a little bit. SiZe only rebuilt 1 Chinook there because there's not actually that much left, like 9k I think most there. SiZe actually trying to get both of the oils for himself. That's going to force BoYcaH to take engagement so that these MiGs are going to have to think about doing something. SiZe actually going to go and kill the Dozer, and he does get it. Sometimes I think we're seeing Excal in the game. It's gone for the Dozer hunt. Normally you don't see that from SiZe. Normally SiZe doesn't do that, but in this case he did. I think it was a little bit dangerous doing it there, right above the Napalm MiGs. But there is a outpost there, I suppose, so it was going to get detected at some point. Sometimes you'll see the TNT placed on the Dozer instead. That's bad MiGs from BoYcaH. Didn't attack all at the same time. He's actually coming in with another one. Oh, man. He does have the MiG armor upgrades. That's going to save him. It's not going to save that one. Can't take shots from the Avenger and 3 Vs at the same time and still survive. It's a little bit of an ask. Okay, well, there's a drone still here for SiZe, so you can see when the MiGs are going to come across the map. SiZe doesn't have actually that many Vs. He's got 2 here. 1 has got picked off. He's got an ambulance, got an Avenger, got 2 Vs on the left. SiZe does have both oils, though, which is absolutely massive, really. Avenger does get picked off by the MiGs. There are 6 MiGs surviving, so they're going to go and fly back and go back in, land and repair, and reload. Ranger from SiZe is going to push into the base. This, again, is just a scout, though. A Ranger has one of the biggest ranges or visions in the game, so you can see loads of stuff when that pushes in. That V is going to get picked off. No chain guns from BoYcaH. Sometimes BoYcaH does like to get that. It's a really, really powerful upgrade. Got MiGs flying across the map now. There is a dozer for the taking. There's a strategy center for the taking. There's a 5 ace. All of that is open targets for these MiGs. There is an Avenger there, though. Just a pilot here. Maybe BoYcaH wants to... Oh, no. BoYcaH can't expand now because he doesn't have... doesn't have a dozer. Was that a good attack? How many MiGs did he lose? I think he lost 1 MiG for 1 Avenger. If that's the case, if he only lost 1 there, probably worth it. If he lost 2, maybe still worth it, because he does need to kill as many Avengers as possible. Once he gets like 5 Avengers, it's like pretty much impossible to break through unless you've got loads of MiGs. Eroy says, did I see how BoYcaH is doing in Red Alert? Yeah, I did. He is ranked number 1 on the ladder. Are the old Red Alert guys still playing? I don't know. Yes, it's pretty good to get to rank 1, but I'm not actually convinced it's that hard to get to rank 1. But yeah, he is doing well. I think to get into like the top 10 or top 5 is probably not hard on Red Alert. Definitely not. That's just my opinion. I might be wrong. I think some of the Red Alert guys, some of the old Red Alert guys. Well, that was weird. Some of the old Red Alert guys didn't. Are they still playing? Are they all taking it as seriously anymore? I think that Ford guy, who is probably the best Red Alert player, may be better than BoYcaH. I don't know. But yeah, I haven't seen him playing as many games. At the beginning, he was playing loads and loads of games. Is he taking a break from it now, or is he still playing the same level? I might be wrong. This is just... to be honest, I haven't played it for a while. I need to get back into it. MiGs are going to take out the oil. Still no chain gun from BoYcaH. But this amount of Avengers here is hard to break with the MiGs. 1 airfield has been taken out. The supply has been taken out. I think SiZe has got it. MiGs are coming in now. Well, actually, you say MiGs was 1 MiG. And he keeps sending the MiGs like 1 at a time. It's not that great. I mean, it was probably lost anyway. GG. Well played to SiZe. Again, imbalanced matchup, but SiZe did exactly what he needed to do to get the win. So yeah, GG, well played. Okay, going to be BoYcaH's map choice now. It is the World Series maps we're going to stick with. I think BoYcaH likes natural threats, and we haven't seen that today, I don't think, have we? I'm going to predict that he might take this. Let's see. That was a good guess by me, picking natural threats. BoYcaH did ask for this before against Excal, but didn't get it, so that's why I predicted it. And we also haven't seen it today, so it's a good to see a map we haven't seen already. Okay, interesting one here. Strong army for both players. Probably you could say the 2 top strongest overall armies in the game. Maybe Stealth is pretty strong as well, but Tox and Air. Okay, so in the south we've got BoYcaH in the red, medium BoYcaH. With the USA Airforce. In the north we've got big size. Not medium size, big, actually gigantic size in the north with GLA Tox in the blue. Excal says Summer Arena, BoYcaH's map. Yeah, for anyone not familiar with that with that joke, that was the games earlier between BoYcaH and XCal where BoYcaH won the first... Was it the first game? I think it was the first game. Yeah, first game was a Tox Mirror. Yeah, on Summer Arena. And when BoYcaH knew he was going to win, he typed my map or something like that. My map, wink face. To be honest, I don't think it was that malicious from BoYcaH. I think it's like kind of fun. Just saying like, on my map controller, whatever. But yeah, he should say GG when he loses the game. I do think he should do that. Anyway, this dozer box not going well for BoYcaH actually. It's not inside of the box, it's actually outside of the box. He's built the box, but it's not gone in the box. And this is a really aggressive tunnel from SiZe. He often does this actually. You saw him do it against Shay in the World Series as well. With this really forward tunnel that has just actually got up. Crazy. So what has this technical got inside of it? Maybe it's a Terratech. There's only one Chinook collector near, and that's because the other one is flying across the map with a dozer. Dozer's going to get a load of crushes. This is one thing I've seen SiZe lose to a lot, actually. Or maybe not lose to, but he has lost a lot of workers to dozer drops. I've often seen that. Sometimes you've seen a dozer drop just kill all his workers and he's just quit. I've seen that a few times before. Yeah, he's lost a lot of workers there, like 4 or 5 workers, something like that. A terrorist has been dropped off, so won't be able to go back in. BoYcaH is now kind of stabilizing, but he's still got this tunnel here to worry about. Frank says, what was the score between XCal and BoYcaH? I won't say it on stream, but you can talk about it in the chat. But if you don't want to spoil it and you want to watch it yourself, because it is... The video is obviously up to for you to watch, just you can mention it in the chat. But if you don't want to spoil it, probably close the chat for the next few minutes. Yeah, that tunnel from SiZe is something that he often does. We will just build a tunnel like in front of your base, and it seems ridiculous. Like, oh yeah, of course, you're just going to get it run over. But sometimes, well, most of the time, it just actually gets up. It happened versus Shay, and he killed Shay in about 3 minutes on Gorge Drought with like Tox or Demo versus Air. He killed Shay's Air with Demo in about 3 minutes or 2.5 minutes just because he got a front tunnel up and sent quads there. Super, super strong it is. SiZe now with map control in the middle. Ooh, there was a terrorist on a V. We had RPGs inside of it as well, so maybe not that cost efficient, but it did take down a V. Could have had a missile defender inside of it. V's pushing down the left for BoYcaH. It's got an ambulance with it as well. There are quads out for SiZe. Now, if these are loaded with missile defenders, which they are, they should be able to just take the quads out from range. SiZe does now need to worry about this. He's losing more workers to this. Quads inside of BoYcaH's base, harassing the Chinooks. Quads coming in from all directions, but SiZe losing quads, and these are $750 each. These quads, so expensive losses. RPGs being made now from SiZe. It's something rare. You don't normally see that from the barracks. Normally you just get them free with the tunnels. Worker being taken out there. I'm pretty sure SiZe won't pop his army here. Actually, as I say that, he does pop his army. He takes out an ambulance as well. I would have thought if BoYcaH was reacting, he could have probably killed that whole tunnel. Does kill the tunnel now, but BoYcaH did lose. Lost a bit of HP on some of this stuff. Does take out his RPGs, so they didn't really achieve much. SiZe did build them from the barracks. That cost him $600 to build them 2 RPGs. Okay, so we had one V taken out. BoYcaH's still clearing up the map, though. Unless SiZe has got some kind of follow-up from this, I don't like the quads really that much. Because BoYcaH's just going to be allowed to clear up the map and clear out these tunnels. I mean, it's always hard with just quads. I think you need a mixture of techs and quads. I don't know. What do you think the best composition is? I just think just quads alone for Tox is not good. Because I mean, how are you going to beat these Vs with the correct micro? The V should never go down. Ambulance does go down there, but now is that tunnel just going to go down? I don't know. SiZe is hanging in there for the time being. There's Rebel going towards the right to capture the oil, but BoYcaH's just got a critical massive V's out. Maybe a counter attack, or maybe send in the occasional quad into BoYcaH's base now would be a good idea. Maybe one over here, just to harass the Chinooks. But this blob of V's here, how is he going to deal with that? With just quads, no palace or anything like that. Third supply deployed for SiZe. Yeah, SiZe is going to lose so many quads here. Another V does go down. Ambulance here might go down, but this supply is in big danger, really. These Vs can just heal. Loads of quads go down. They're 750 each. Palace now going down for SiZe, so actually maybe SiZe's position isn't all too bad. But now Search and Destroy is going to be deployed from range. These tunnels just going to be able to get taken out so easy.
Search and destroy.
Carpet Bomb coming in, and where is that going to hit? It's going to hit the buildings in the middle. There are barrels there as well. I don't know if that causes a little bit extra damage to the barrels. I think it does. That building is completely dead, really. It can be repaired, but it's got like 1 or 2% HP. Big terror attack from SiZe actually going to kill the strategy center. That's a really decent pick off. Probably could have got the dozer as well if he'd have tried to. I think that is the last dozer for BoYcaH, but probably the strategy center is probably more important, because once he gets to a battle bus or buggies, he's going to have an easier time dealing with these Vs. But there is so many Vs out with the ambulance. They're repairing him as well. They're just clearing up everything. SiZe has lost pretty much all of his map control. SiZe's workers are going to be regenerating health because he does have the hospital control, and he's got his oil on the right. Barracks being re-established. Or not even re-established, the second one built. So imagine maybe he's going to be going for battle buses. Battle bus and quads, maybe? Don't know why he's made a second barracks. Yet to see that. We'll see the reasoning for that. So just the same story, really. BoYcaH still clearing up everything with these Vs. Does he have Search and Destroy back now? He does not, actually. BoYcaH capturing his own oil on the right. You do not capture it faster by capturing it with 4 rangers, but there's no harm in capturing it with 4 rangers. Suppose if one of them dies, you've got another 3 lives, just in case. So Boogie's now up for SiZe. They are going to take out these Vs, so 1V does get picked off there. Still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Vs. And an ambulance. BoYcaH now collecting from the middle. He does have an airfield. Not quite sure what the airfield is for. Is he going to be transitioning into Comanches? Maybe. Or maybe he's going to start making King Raptors to try and pick off these buggies. SiZe losing a lot of quads here. So these King Raptors now going to be able to fly across and do big damage to these buggies. Actually, a nice split fire there from BoYcaH as well. So pretty sure SiZe might have lost this one. He's just losing too much here. The Raptors still coming across the map. All the army has now been cleared up for SiZe. GG thrown down. BoYcaH just take this one. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe was it just a little bit too passive from SiZe? We were missing the techs, missing the tech terrorists, tech RPG, stuff like that. Yeah, GG. Well played to BoYcaH. Air is the stronger army, though, I think. So, kind of expect Air to win there. But let's see if SiZe can do as good a job as BoYcaH did there. Let's see how BoYcaH handles it different as well. Okay, so it will be natural threats and it will be the reverse. Okay, so we're ready to jump into the reverse, which is going to be Air Tox, just swap of the armies. So SiZe is now going to play Airforce in the south. We've got BoYcaH in the north with GLA Tox. So yeah, BoYcaH in the north with the red, GLA Tox in, and then in the south we've got big SiZe with the blue and the USA Air Force. So yeah, SiZe often likes to make an airfield quite early on to try and take out the initial tech. Obviously, SiZe sent his worker straight down the middle and built a tunnel here. Let's see what BoYcaH's going to do. So BoYcaH's first worker is going to go to the left. SiZe looks like he's going to be keeping his command center. Worker also going to the right. Those dropped from SiZe, and actually I thought that was going to get in and kill a load of workers, but actually the terrorist here now probably will just kill that. Yeah, it did kill it. It caused a little bit of self-damage to the supply, but doesn't make that much of a difference, really. Just stop the dozer, and that's the most important thing. SiZe has now sold his command center. He's on 2 supplies, collecting with 4 Chinooks. Pretty standard. Not sure if that's boxed 100%. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. 4 factory barracks from SiZe. Chinook going to be bringing back some of BoYcaH's supplies. BoYcaH's worker is going to get spotted in the corner, making a tunnel. Very nice from SiZe, nice spot. BoYcaH's going to get inside this right side bunker, which will provide a nice scout for him, anything pushing down this right side, but he's not actually got inside of his bunker, so BoYcaH does need to go inside of there. Tunnel being built in the middle. Got Schnook coming across the map. There is a terrorist right there, though, so I don't know if SiZe has seen that. Whatever that's dropping off, there's a terrorist right there, probably on guard mode as well. Tunnel in the middle, almost getting up, but been stopped on 90%. BoYcaH needs to cancel that. BoYcaH does have now control of this on the right side. He's also pushing forward with 2 quads. SiZe's V here is in actual danger, and Schnook from SiZe collecting at the top left is actually in danger as well. Going to go down. SiZe not paying attention to that, but it is keeping BoYcaH occupied, but it is a free kill for BoYcaH. So a decent push here from BoYcaH. He's going to keep SiZe on his toes on this right side. His RPGs and the quads are not easy to deal with. He's going to have to defend this for the time being on the right.
Keep it up. AOK hand. Good games and cast lately. Victory hand.
BoYcaH, thank you very much, man. Much appreciated. And unlucky in your games against Crazy. It was some good games. Crazy was an absolute beast. Yeah, GG. Thanks for the donation. Much appreciated. One Schnook going down here for SiZe. BoYcaH handling this matchup better than SiZe did, I'm afraid to say. Which is kind of surprising for SiZe, as Air is considered his probably his strongest army. Probably strongest army overall in the game, and SiZe is super good with it as well. SiZe might lose a V here actually, because these RPGs are going to get dangerously close. I'm struggling to see how SiZe is going to deal with that. Maybe just by pure laser locks on the quads. You want to deal with them first, get them out of the equation, and then clear up the RPGs. But yeah, this is a strong push here from BoYcaH now. So many RPGs. BoYcaH now pushing. He's probably going to catch his missile defenders. A nice laser lock on one of them. Definitely not worth it though. He's losing too many. Only laser locked one. And I don't know how full these are. Only that one there so far I've seen some missile defenders into it. The rest of them actually look pretty empty. One V does get picked off, and BoYcaH is doing impressively well here. Really well. Technical coming through the middle. Going to clear that middle bunker. SiZe now collecting from the center. Probably that's what you should have done earlier. Maybe just sold off that supply when he realized he couldn't really do anything here and just started collecting from the middle. But this is going to be in danger soon as well. So BoYcaH actually playing this really well. He's got multiple tunnels back in his base. Maybe scared of a counterattack. SiZe actually now managing to clear this up. Terror tech. Oh no, BoYcaH, what have we just seen? Because the terrorists all grouped up there and they are Tox terrorists, actually didn't get the kill. You want to split them up to get a guaranteed kill. I mean, it's easy to say that. Sometimes it does work, sometimes it doesn't work. BoYcaH obviously took a risk there and it didn't quite work out. But if it did work out, then he would be at a massive advantage. Because it didn't, I'd say the game's still probably fairly even. BoYcaH's still got probably a slight advantage. Now building this supply here. Maybe that's a little bit ambitious. But it probably will force SiZe to take this engagement. Sometimes in 0 out, you do want to force the opponent to make some engagements. So it can be unfavorable for them to take the engagement, when otherwise they just normally sit back and take it a bit later on. So 2 quads do get picked off there. So yeah, as someone said in the chat, SiZe is getting wrecked. I don't think he's getting wrecked. Just BoYcaH is doing... He's doing a lot better. Okay, he's getting wrecked. He's just lost 2 more Vs for absolutely nothing. I mean, not for nothing. He did kill 2 quads, but BoYcaH is collecting from here, so he can afford to throw away some quads. There are 2 Vs in the base of BoYcaH now. The barracks is going to go down. Palace now going down for BoYcaH. Oil already captured over here. Oil captured over here for SiZe, so 1 oil apiece. No strategy centers yet for SiZe. As Cyrus D said in the chat, I think he just needs to get Search and Destroy. Once Search and Destroy gets up, he's going to have a much easier time at clearing all this up on the right side. Maybe BoYcaH wants to try and get this and maybe creep forward with a couple more tunnels. If he tries to get this and SiZe tries to defend it, you kind of force in the engagement again. Might make SiZe make a few mistakes with these Vs. So these V's still running around in BoYcaH's base, causing him problems, distracted him, cancelled the palace, cancelled or got the kill on the barracks even. SiZe actually close to level 3 as well, so could drop down a command center and get like A10 and Spectre and stuff. RPGs here are pushing forward, and SiZe going to unload his missile defenders, probably try and laser lock these, but I'd probably just ask BoYcaH, let the RPGs fight this. The RPGs will win the engagement because they've got the numbers advantage here. So yeah, they're going to fight off against each other. The V's are trying to wrap around. There's more quads and more RPGs from BoYcaH. Laser lock comes in on this quad, overstepped the line a little tiny bit. There are more V's from SiZe. Going to try and take out some of these missile defenders. Does lose 1 V. 1 V is also very low. Quads here are going to push. Couple of missile defenders going down. V taking a little bit of damage. You see that missile then? It was a crazy missile from the RPG. BoYcaH trying to creep forward at these tunnels. Real aggression from BoYcaH. Crazy aggression from BoYcaH with 2 more tunnels being dropped down. He's got multiple RPGs back here. BoYcaH's now in the main base of SiZe, harassing the Chinooks. Probably wanted to kill that one, the weak one. So yeah, SiZe now in the main base. Going to take out the second arms dealer of BoYcaH, I think. That looks like a fake, actually, because the amount of HP it's losing so quick. BoYcaH on 4k, though, so he can actually afford a real one. SiZe keeping this dozer well and truly locked away, not risking even building a strategy center or anything. Pathfinder's now out, so SiZe is going to clear up some of this. The RPGs are going to be rendered pretty much useless. BoYcaH does have this all at the bottom right now. Bit of a weird, unique game, this, to be honest. 1V taking a lot of damage. This V's taking a lot of damage. Does get picked off, this one. Another V, and another V. SiZe losing a lot of Vs there. And another one, actually. That's 4V. Oh, that one does get saved. BoYcaH probably could have finished that, even if it means sacrificing 1 or 2 more quads. TT being prepared by BoYcaH. He does have 1 spare terrorist here in the top left. Could be used just to make sure a building does go down. There is a quad back in the base of SiZe. There is a V there. It's going to go defend that anyway. BoYcaH still has this supply here, though. So SiZe is pretty much just long distance collecting from the middle. He does have a soil on the left. TT comes in from BoYcaH, and he's going to kill the oil. This time using his terrorist better, but he doesn't kill it. Oh, man. That's painful to watch. Is that again because he hasn't... You should have put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, maybe? BoYcaH now on a palace, so the DoMiNaToR is out. With DoMiNaToR now, when a few buggies comes out, I'd probably say he's got the... probably got the advantage. You know, once this command center is built, Spectre and A10 might help clear some of this up. V here, maybe going to go down. This might get microed out of the way. Battle bus is out now, and looks empty. He looks empty from BoYcaH. That's a big mistake. It is empty, I think. Unless there is the Jean-Michel inside of it. Yeah, there is just the Jean-Michel. That's all there is inside of it. Interesting. Maybe he wanted to go and try and find the dozer and steal it. I think that's probably what he was thinking. Okay, 1v gets sniped by the Jean-Michel. I think if BoYcaH hasn't got the bounty, he would have used the Rebel Ambush, and this might actually just completely clear this army. SiZe throwing away Vs here, left, right, and center. Command center is almost built, but I still think BoYcaH has got the advantage. Needs to sell his main supply probably. Still got the terrorist there he could use. Spectre gunship now coming across. There's so many tunnels here. Looks like the Excal game before when we had 18 tunnels on one screen. A10 comes in, clears. Oh, here's the Rebel ambush though. 2, 3 Vs. There's only 1 V remaining. This one has been sniped. BoYcaH can now actually go inside of that and put all of his rebels inside of it. So that's actually a pretty powerful V now with them rebels in there. SiZe in a bad position now. He's got 4,500, so he could drop down the strategy center, get search and destroy in these Vs, and then also the carpet bomb would be pretty powerful. Could end up going on for quite some while. BoYcaH's now killing this oil. I think SiZe with that A10 maybe should have killed that oil, because it is looking like it's going to go super late game maybe. No buggies out now from BoYcaH. That's going to be bad news for SiZe. If I saw them buggies, I'd be thinking, oh shit, my Vs are going to be going down so easy now. The 3 buggies take... Well, you only need 2 buggies, I think, to just fire 1 volley, and it's a guaranteed kill on the Vs. But I mean, if you got 3 out, you can just snipe these all day from range and then just hide back inside the tunnel. SiZe now expand into the middle, so I suppose fair dues to SiZe. He is putting up a really, really decent fight, and this game is going to go longer. Yeah, but SiZe collecting from the middle. Gonna have loads more money there. He's killing this oil now as well. The SiZe seems to have gone up a gear in the last few minutes, I think, and is turning the tide. It's just these buggies though. How is he going to deal with them buggies? And we still have not seen a strategy center from SiZe. Got 1,450. Command center is now in danger. How is SiZe going to deal with that? He doesn't want to lose his command center, surely. I mean, nobody wants to lose their command center, but he surely wants to save it here at all costs. Going to cost him 2k to replace it. Buggies here are going to take out 1V. But he does force BoYcaH back for the moment. Another market being built for BoYcaH. BoYcaH takes out a V in the center. A V up nice, close and personal to this supply here. Seems like he still doesn't have search and destroy. I just find that so weird, Isaiah, because you need that carpet bomb. You need... Yeah, you just need the carpet bomb. You need the search and destroy. But instead, SiZe is actually making an airfield. Is he going to be making raptors? I think raptors to kill the battle bus and to kill the buggies. I think that's what he's going to be doing. Maybe to snipe tunnels as well from the sky. Chinooks in the center are going to be collecting more and more money for SiZe. So SiZe in not that bad of a position. Would you sell that as well? I think that's worth selling. Probably not for the amount of money you get back from it. What is it, like 550 you get back? Something like that. Or 525 I think you get back. Raptor coming in here. Kills 1 quad. Doesn't have any upgrades and killed 1 quad. The quad wasn't half dead, was it? I don't think it was. I think it had full HP. Sometimes it can one-shot a quad, but it has to be like on certain terrain in a certain position, and maybe that was a certain terrain. I don't know if that quad actually had lost a little bit of HP already. There's a worker deep in the base. I'm not sure if SiZe has seen that. It seemingly has seen it. It has seen it. Strategy Center now from SiZe. But I mean, he's already level 4. And we're not seeing the Strategy Center until now. Wow, that's actually been taken out. Didn't actually see what that was. Maybe the Spectre. It looks like Spectre taken out. Yeah, this army here is pretty decent. Raptors are coming in and actually take out a quad. Quads do have AP ammo, and the Raptors do not have any upgrades at all. Rebel Ambush has been used on these Vs, and they're actually trapped. SiZe just throwing away all of his Vs. This just seemed a little bit odd from SiZe. I think he has lost now with that attack with the Rebel Ambush. Raptors coming in now. Take out... I don't even know what they took out. A Battle Bus V, I think, took out. Tunnel building. Next to SiZe's Strategy Center. I mean, maybe the Carpet Bomb could save him, but I don't think he has it because he has just cancelled it. SiZe dropping down a power plant. I think SiZe is out. I'm not sure why he's even staying. I don't think there's any way he can deal with this. How are you going to deal with that? I don't think... don't think he can. He's dropping down the power as if he wants to stay in the game, but it's GG. Well played to BoYcaH. Goes 4-2 up. Kind of unexpected. You kind of expect Air to win both. Yeah, well played. BoYcaH actually collecting almost double what SiZe did. Really, really decent play from BoYcaH. Okay, probably going to be my map pick since SiZe doesn't like to choose. So I will go and find one now. Oh, SiZe wants to pick a map, so he wants to go Sand Scorpion. To be honest, I probably would have picked Sand Scorpion anyway, because I do kind of like it. Okay, so we've got random versus random again, 4-2 to BoYcaH. He needs to win 7 to take the series. We've got a GLA mirror and GLA versus demo. GLA being SiZe. SiZe with the bottom right spot in the blue. GLA vanilla. Top left, we've got BoYcaH in the red with the GLA demo. So yeah, I think this matchup will be suiting BoYcaH. I think he'll be pleasantly surprised. No, not surprised is the word. Pleasantly pleased? Or just pleased. Just pleased. We'll stick with just pleased. He is probably just pleased with this matchup because he likes GLA. He likes GLA mirrors. He won the previous GLA mirror against SiZe just a few games ago. So maybe he's expecting to win both of these. I imagine he's going to be trying to win both of them. But we did see BoYcaH get beaten pretty badly on this map before by XCal. Is SiZe going to be able to do the same? BoYcaH's building a tunnel in the middle. He's also going to build probably a tunnel here. Some people like to actually go fully across and take a little bit more map control. BoYcaH going to this left side. So what I'd be thinking in this map, probably you want to drop down a tunnel here. And you probably want to do what DK Crazy did against... who did he play? Against Caro. He drops down the tunnel, pop out a Terror Tech, and then use your Terror Tech to kill the enemy tunnel here. And once you got control of the center, you've got 30k there, 30k here, 60k in total. Makes a massive difference. If you just camp that, you've just won the game, as long as you don't like lose your main base in the process. So BoYcaH looking on top at the moment, but this tunnel here from BoYcaH is slow, so SiZe is going to take control of this. I'm surprised at this from BoYcaH because pretty much everyone knows that you take this area on this map and you should be winning the game. So BoYcaH late with a tunnel there, I find it pretty weird. He has got a Terror Tech though, which has killed the tunnel of SiZe. So if that tunnel gets up, is SiZe going to kill the worker? Does he know how to kill the worker there? He doesn't know about God mode to kill the worker, seemingly. So that... oh my god. He might actually just kill it with brute force with the with the building inside here. I mean, this is a mess. This is a, if there's a right word for it, a clusterfuck. This is probably a clusterfuck, if you've ever heard that term before. So yeah, both players losing their tunnel here. This tunnel is going to go down. No toxin tractor, and actually BoYcaH did a Fargo pop. Oh my god, that was a Fargo pop. If you're not sure what a Fargo pop is, that was just it. And if you missed it, just go on Urban Dictionary and type in Fargo pop, and you'll see exactly what a Fargo pop is. I'm sure someone will post a link in the chat. But that was a Fargo pop. Popping his units when they were facing almost certain death, but you do it anyway, and he lost like, was it like 1 or 2 techs that he just lost there because they kind of bunched up on top of each other? Toxin tractor coming in from BoYcaH. He does have control of the middle, and it's going to clear out these 2 buildings. Does want to stop that worker though. Does stop it. Did that get cleared at the same time, or did I just imagine that? Did he shoot there and that got cleared out too? I'm going to have to rewatch the replay later. I think that magically just got cleared. Unless did he shoot there and then switch his cannon? SiZe on 2 war factories already, or 2 arms dealers rather. BoYcaH actually behind in terms of that. Usually he's the one to go a 2nd arms dealer pretty quick, or even a 3rd arms dealer. So, still a fight for this left side island, or whatever you want to call it. Both players desperately trying to fight for it. These workers now in danger from these quads from SiZe. Almost picking them off, but the workers do survive. BoYcaH's going for the oils, whereas SiZe has gone for the more aggressive build, which is the 2 arms dealers quicker. SiZe has got control of his oils now actually as well. The SiZe in a pretty decent position with his 2 arms dealers quicker. BoYcaH now upgrading to a 2nd arms dealer. That looks like a fake, maybe. It's building pretty quick. BoYcaH actually got control of the middle as well, though. BoYcaH trying to push this back. Does take out 1 quad. Maybe going to take out another one, but does want to probably go back there because there is quads and scorpions now out from SiZe. Mr. Anders says, what is the matchup? The matchup is GLA Vanilla versus Demo. BoYcaH is Demo. Yeah, he is Demo. SiZe is GLA Vanilla. BoYcaH actually doing really well. He's got control of the middle. Okay, he's losing control there, but he's getting control here. So SiZe recognizing that he's not having a good time here. So instead, he's trying to push elsewhere. And he's going to take control of this area. Probably going to get that oil. Bit of a consolation prize if he is going to lose this side. But he is getting control of this supply at least. BoYcaH got 5 scorpions of his own now out. He's going to push this back. 2 tunnels going up for SiZe, but maybe a little bit late because there's a super tech out now, and these scorpions are going to take out that worker. That tunnel does need to be cancelled. SiZe is going to push into the main base of BoYcaH. Probably the barracks going to go down, but maybe not a lot else. The palace going up for BoYcaH. SiZe might be looking at the cancel on the palace. Okay, big engagement here. We've got loads of scorpions for both players now. Big engagement. And then for SiZe, he's going to get the cancel on the palace, like I said, actually. Unless BoYcaH reacts this pretty quick. But there's RPGs here, so even if he sends his scorpions... Oh, does want to be careful here as well, though, because that demo trap might actually bite BoYcaH in the arse, maybe. Ooh, that demo trap is very, very close. It actually survives at like 10-20% HP. SiZe has managed to hold off this, but is losing a fair few scorpions. There's a tunnel going to be probably built in SiZe's base. There's a worker and a rebel there. BoYcaH losing his oil back at home. It's kind of all over the place. I'm not really sure who's got the lead. I'm probably tempted to say BoYcaH, but he has just lost that oil. He's losing this oil. SiZe has still got this oil. Blah blah Hunden says, is Ronnie trying to make a tutorial on how to get the game? Check in the description of this live stream. One of the links that I posted is how to get and play 0 Hour, or how to install 0 Hour, something like that. Click the link, it will take you to a playlist of how to get the game on Windows 7 and also how to get the game on Windows 10 and how to play with us like we are on these servers. So yeah, it's all in the description. You just got to watch a video. It's like a 10-minute video. It's like 10 quick steps on how to get it. So yeah, you basically will get the game through Origin. You probably don't want to buy it through Origin because it's like $30 or 30 euros. You probably want to buy a key code from a website like g2a.com. You can buy a key code for like $8 or $7, much cheaper. You do not need an official CD key to play this game online. Any CD key will now work with the unofficial servers that are now up. So yeah, just click the link in the description and follow the video. You just need 10 minutes of your time to watch it. I wish BoYcaH would build a tunnel here, man. This worker's been here for ages, and I wish SiZe would just crush it, because he can just crush it before it becomes problematic. SiZe is desperately trying to hold on here. He's doing actually pretty well. SiZe, he could have captured that oil really rather than kill it, and sometimes SiZe likes to do that, but I think he just wanted to kill it as fast as possible. But BoYcaH still has control of this oil, so I think he does have the economic advantage. I think it's safe to say that. TT comes in from BoYcaH, kills SiZe's oil. So now SiZe is on only one oil, whereas BoYcaH is only on one oil too. So actually it's still very balanced. SiZe losing a lot to these bunkers though. Demo Jarman has sniped a Scorpion. Demo Bike takes out the Toxin Tractor. There was another Toxin Tractor though from Big Size. Just managed to clear that bunker. Jarman, I think, was tempted to snipe it, but I think he just sniped to something here, so he didn't have the snipe ability on cooldown. BoYcaH's now got a black market. SiZe is also building a black market, but he is behind. SiZe also making buggies. This is a big mistake really from BoYcaH, because he had control of this for quite some time here, but he's not made a supply there, which is pretty interesting. But he's probably just more worried about making more and more units and trying to hold this. I kind of get that. He's just worrying about that rather than you spend money there, like spend 1,500 now, and then he's going to sacrifice units. I mean, he does have the cash here. He has like 3k. Demirab Ambush just cleared that up. This is pretty lucky for BoYcaH, because I thought he was going to lose control of that. But when this tunnel actually gets up, I think he will lose it. So yeah, BoYcaH now building this supply, but actually SiZe is taking it out anyway. Buggies for SiZe take out the Toxin Tractor. SiZe will probably just go back in now and try and cause damage to supply. I mean, this is awkward for both players. I mean, this area for SiZe has been trying to clear it out for ages, but BoYcaH is desperately trying to hold on. This tunnel here, probably a bit annoying for BoYcaH. BoYcaH does have fortified structure, so the buildings are a lot harder to kill. No upgrades on the buggy for SiZe. He does have a black market now. It does have workers' shoes now. BoYcaH building another black market. So it's going to be on 2. Got a nice little compacted base, which is pretty standard for BoYcaH. These compact bases. SiZe doing a pretty good job of pushing BoYcaH back. He's gaining ground very, very slowly. DemoBite though kills some stuff, but doesn't really do that much damage to the tunnel. Takes it down to about half HP. But BoYcaH is in danger now of losing this supply. Extra tunnel going up, but it's actually behind the supply. So all these workers are in danger really. Scorpion does go down. These buggies now have the upgrade, the buggy ammo upgrade, which is something you definitely want to get. So yeah, BoYcaH does still have control of the center. He doesn't have workers' shoes of his own though. I think it's still worth getting, because as long as there's more than 10k there, it's still worth getting. Because it costs 1,000, but you get 10% extra cash. If there's more than 10k there, then you get your 1,000 back. So yeah, there's money here as well. So probably definitely worth getting. This DemoBite going to be pretty... Oh, I thought it was going to be pretty nice and kill loads of buggies. I actually only killed 1 or 2 units. Another DemoBite coming in now. SiZe actually doing really well to take them out before they actually get close to his army. Just needs some targeting, which he is. He is targeting them pretty nice before they even get close to his buggies. That buggy there is in danger. SiZe now building supply here. BoYcaH still on 3 black markets. Could maybe sell the supply in his main base. Another DemoBite coming in from the side. Does manage to take out a quad and 1 buggy. There is RPGs here now, going to push us back for SiZe. I think actually Demorable ambush. I'm detecting that pretty soon. It's got to be on cooldown soon. Surely I haven't seen it for a while. Probably going to kill a load of these buggies, but SiZe usually has the money to replenish it. He's making another black market now. He's making scorpions. Ooh, I missed it. Oh, Demorable ambush kills everything. There's even a worker not building that. Needs to get another worker over there. Needs to just put 1 inside of here and pop it out of there. SiZe could actually also sell his main supply as well. Yeah, still no worker shoes out from BoYcaH. So yeah, probably one of the longer games they've played so far. I mean, Air and Tox is pretty long too, but now SiZe has got control of this left side. There's quite a lot of money there. So you probably have to give him the advantage, even though BoYcaH's got more markets, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 markets. Only 2 for SiZe, but SiZe has control of this. You'd probably much prefer that. And he's got the army advantage as well, better army. BoYcaH's thrown away a lot of demo bikes. But yeah, the game is slowly tipping in SiZe's favor. SiZe showing that his GLA mirror is nothing to be messing with. This is what I said before when they did a stealth mirror. Well, some people in the chat said that SiZe shouldn't have accepted the stealth mirror, but actually SiZe's GLA mirror is really, really tough a lot of the time. Okay, so SiZe is on level 5 now. He's got 5,000 XP points. The Anthrax bomb is coming across the map. And that's bad news for BoYcaH, really. BoYcaH's probably going to fight to the death, but I think it might be GG. If he loses this, I suppose he's got the oil, but then SiZe has this oil over here. Something that BoYcaH could have done, actually TNT the other oil. I think they both forgot about the oils. BoYkaH's base looks cute. Nice and compact in the corner. Interestingly, is SiZe going to capture that oil, or is he just going to kill it? He'll probably do either. I think he's in a winning position, whatever, to be honest. He's got worker shoes, so he's collecting loads of money from here. Still making more and more army, not making the markets. Sneak attack now from SiZe right in front of BoYkaH's base. I think BoYkaH can't hold this anymore. He doesn't have a lot. I don't think Rebel Ambush has come off cooldown just yet. Someone is saying something in Dutch in the chat. I'm just going to check actually what he's saying. If it is flaming or anything, I will mute him, but it doesn't look like he's... It doesn't look like he's flaming, to be honest. He just said something about has been in it for a long time. He didn't actually flame. I mean, Lost Heroes muted him anyway, but I don't think he wasn't flaming or anything there. I think Exile's telling lies in the chat. I don't think he's actually, don't think he's flaming. Then Rebel Ambush actually over here now. It's going to kill the oil for SiZe. Anthrax Bomb comes in and has defended BoYkaH for at least a bit, but SiZe just has too much map control. Even if you kill that oil now, I think it's too little too late. Okay, so actually kills a quarter of it as well. So that's actually a bad move from SiZe. Lost the quad as well as the oil. Someone said, what is it? Best of? It's best of 13. So it's first to win 7 games. So we're not even really halfway through yet if it is going to go the full distance. So unit taken out there. SiZe now building black markets on this left side. Whoa, he's dropping down loads of black markets. So what are they? 2.5k each. That's 10k's worth of black markets. Oh, and another one, 12.5k. SiZe usually one for spamming units, but maybe realizing that the Rebel Ambush is just going to keep wiping out his army, so he's dropping down loads of markets instead. Sneaky worker here from SiZe, hiding in the bushes. Just needs to be green and it would be nicely camouflaged. Maybe go a little bit further forward as well, so you're hiding actually behind the tree. Or whatever. Another market going down SiZe. This is weird from SiZe. SiZe doesn't normally drop down this many markets, especially that quick as well. He's dropped down a ton of markets so fast. In my view, I think BoYkaH's lost. BoYkaH... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do a black market count. SiZe has control of that, but it's mined out, mined out, mined out. Got a sneak attack from BoYkaH. Gonna take out maybe one market. He will take out one market and then maybe just go away. Oh, he's gonna fight it. Oh, could you say that's a Fargo pop? Probably not. Probably couldn't say that because he did kill the market and he was trying to actually escape. He probably would have been better. Rather than running away, maybe just fight it, because there was only 2 buggies. You could have just traded off. 1 buggy for 1 buggy is usually worth it. Or 2 buggies for 2 buggies. Yeah, SiZe got a load of markets now, though. We'll do a proper black market count in a sec. So we've got 1 for SiZe. There was 2, but that's taken out now. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for SiZe. I think he has the bounty as well. Might be wrong. So versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so BoYkaH's not too far behind. 6 versus 8. It's going to be 9 for SiZe. So barracks. Is the barracks needed? Would you save that extra 500 and build another market as fast as possible? That's an option. Yeah, to the guy talking Dutch in in the chat, you are allowed to talk Dutch. I prefer it if it's like 90% English in the chat because everyone universally understands English. But I'll just apologize on Lost Heroes' behalf for for banning you for 5 minutes and hiding your message because I know you weren't flaming the chat. The chat actually needs to apologize to you. Exile needs to do a formal apology because that's a little bit unfair. Yeah, I'll apologize on their behalf. I think your mute is nearly done, so the 300 seconds is nearly up, so you can talk again soon. But yeah, I apologize on their behalf. Bullying in the chat needs to be banned. SiZe dropping down a crazy amount of markets. This is weird from SiZe. You don't normally see this, but I suppose he's taking all the map control, and every time he builds an army, it's going to get wiped out by demo bikes or by the rebel ambush. So maybe that's what he wants to do. We are potentially going to go late, though. I think SiZe's time will be like 23:35 now. I'm not sure if SiZe is working tomorrow, because if he is, we're going to be in for a long one. Best of 13, so you need to win 7 games. Demo Jarman is going to be flying around on this bike. Sneak attack from BoYcaH. I think that's going to go down. It's going to go down to this building. Oh, that's a waste if it does go down. Where's he going to go? It's only got a few HP now. I mean, if he unloads that, does the Jarman only have a couple of HP, or is it the bike itself that has a couple of HP? So bust now out from SiZe. SiZe's market going down. SiZe has so many markets here, though. SiZe is floating 6k as well. There's a battle bus coming in now from SiZe. Going to take out... Ooh, didn't even take out one buggy, actually. Jarman is still chilling in the middle. Another market going down from SiZe. Okay. Okay, yes, it is the bike. It's the bikes. The bike has got the damage. I will get it out eventually. Oh, this Jarman. Ooh. Was that a snipe and then an explosion, or was that just a glitch sound? Have you ever seen it, by the way, when a Jarman snipes a vehicle, and it snipes it, and you hear the sound, and the cooldown starts, but actually the vehicle isn't sniped? That's a glitch that you sometimes see in 0. Them rebel ambush. Ooh, we should have detonated them in half. Anthrax bomb is dropped on top of SiZe's army. Almost as Fargo pop. But yeah, he should have detonated most of them and then the other 2 later on, I think. Because then, look at this little guy. Cute. But yeah, then it would have killed the black market down to the whole. I don't think it makes a difference though. I think SiZe's got too many markets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 for BoYcaH. I mean, he's not out of this, but I just think SiZe has got too much of an edge. He's got too much map control. It's kind of mental. Demo trap probably could get BoYcaH into it, but it seems like SiZe knows there's a demo trap there. The bus back here is probably going to hit it actually. Yeah, does kill it, and quad goes down as well. BoYcaH's losing. Oh, that Anthrax bomb is GG. This is the problem when you don't have much map control. If you don't have much map control and an Anthrax bomb comes, that's your whole base covered in Anthrax. You can't really do anything against it. BoYcaH's trying to hold on as desperately as possible, but I don't think he realizes SiZe typically only makes a few markets, but SiZe in this case has got a load of markets. So yeah, BoYcaH probably just thinks he's only fighting against a few, but I'm sure if he could see the map, he probably would just quit out. So yeah, he probably got an Anthrax bomb of his own. Oh no, he doesn't have it soon because he actually did use it back here. If we look at these stats actually, so SiZe has killed... Oh, does that even tell you how many... It doesn't even say which one he's killed. Why doesn't it tell me... Is that units killed? 143? BoYcaH's killed 128. Why? It just says units. That's got to be an error with that. Yeah, think BoYcaH's lost. I mean, BoYcaH lost in my view like 10 minutes ago, probably. As soon as SiZe got control of this, it was GG, but BoYcaH's a fighter. He likes to stay to the end. Sneak attack now in BoYcaH's base, but I think this is just too much. BoYcaH trying to hang in there as long as possible. So BoYcaH's doing an alright job staying in there, but I swear if you could see the map, I mean even more markets going down for SiZe, this is 100% GG. BoYcaH cannot win this. He's probably going to wait for the command center to try and use the Anthrax bomb and the Rebel ambush to try and hang in there longer, but if SiZe just invests everything now into an army, he's got 7k. He can even upgrade to a third arms there and maybe drop down the skirt or anything. BoYcaH is 100% dead here. SiZe seemingly has all the upgrades now. So he's got junk repair, he's got AP ammo. GG thrown down from BoYcaH. He's going to see the map now and think, whoa, I did not expect that many markets. GG, well played to SiZe. Beastie performance, but I swear it was over as soon as he got that bottom left control. Okay, so we're going to update the score. 3 games now for SiZe. They're now going to rematch on Sand Scorpion, so potentially another long game. Let's see. Sand Scorpion. So SiZe will now be demo in the top left. Did I make in the correct lobby? Yeah, I did. Sometimes it defaults back to the 1v1 lobby. But in this case, I did get the correct lobby. I'm going to go Sand Scorpion again. Okay, Demo versus GLA. The reverse is coming up now. I'm just going to grab a drink while we're waiting for them to accept. Okay, so we have BoYcaH in the bottom right with the GLA Vanilla in the red. Back on Sand Scorpion, just the reverse of what we saw before. Got big SiZe with GLA Demolition in the top left. What do people prefer here? Do you prefer to have Demo in the top left, or would you prefer to have GLA Vanilla in the bottom right? Do the spots matter to you? If you were to play this matchup once against one of these players, would you prefer to have Demo or would you prefer to have GLA Vanilla? I think it's kind of balanced from the early to kind of mid game, but then I think later on it becomes more imbalanced in favor of Nuke. Sorry, what am I about Nuke? In favor of, as someone said, I've been streaming too long today. in favor of demo, because you've got demo rebel ambush, you've got demo bike, stuff like that. You could say they're kind of imbalanced. But on the contrary, on the flip side is that with GLA demolition, your units are more expensive. So like your quads are more, your techs cost more, but then also your terrorists are more powerful. So terrorist versus terrorist in the middle. So yeah, what do people prefer? Would you prefer to have demo, or would you prefer to have GLA vanilla? I probably would prefer GLA demolition, because I believe if you play it perfectly, I think GLA demo should win. But the question is, can you play it perfectly? The demo trap's really powerful for demo, as I always say as well. Weirdly, this player seems to get a tunnel here quicker than this player all the time. Is that just because of their first workers not sent to the correct places? Is BoYcaH sent his first worker here where SiZe did not? Or is that worker's starting position closer to here? Not 100% sure. BoYcaH actually sending a technical straight through the base to SiZe, and actually SiZe's rebel is there ready to capture. Ready to capture the oil. TNT comes in. It's actually going to hit the supply, but doesn't get the kill on the hole, unfortunately. So that SiZe will rebuild. Not sure if there's 3 or 4 terrorists in there. I think there was 4, which is the number you need to kill it down to the hole. Maybe there was only 3 though. I'm not sure. Did get the XP, so he's on 222 XP. BoYcaH now going to be quick to defend this from the Toxin Tractor. Yo, Paragon, welcome to the channel, by the way. So yeah, BoYcaH doing pretty well so far. He's TNT'd the supply, but didn't kill it all the way down to the hole, but he has successfully defended against this Toxin Tractor as well. BoYcaH now in the base of SiZe with 3 technicals. One of them is scrapped up and one of them has some veterancy. SiZe does not have many technicals out himself. He has 2 technicals, so he does have technical disadvantage. He has quads as well, but they're all going to be slow in chasing this down. And BoYcaH is going to be harassing SiZe's rebels. I'm not sure if he's got the capture upgrade yet or not, but a couple of rebels have been taken out so far. Rebel in the center, going to take the oil. So yeah, he does have the capture upgrade. Of course it is. 1 technical taken out, maybe 2. No one is going to escape, but SiZe does get a scrap. I think that's a super tech now. Looks like the cannon of a super tech. I think it is. So BoYcaH now going to run away. He's now going to actually fight this tunnel here. There's more techs coming in from the back from SiZe, and SiZe is going to try and defend this as best he can, but I think SiZe is going to lose control. There is a super tech though, so with the correct micro, this could... Oh, let's go down actually, and BoYcaH's taking control of this left side. Again, pretty similar to the last one where SiZe took control of this. Now BoYcaH's taking control of this. So yeah, I'd be interested if someone did a test actually on the worker starting positions on this map and see if you can actually get a worker here quicker, or is it just the player decision in sending their first workers there? Did they just not do that? SiZe actually still not captured his oil, and that one did get the middle one though. Now building a fast third supply in the middle. Only got 2 workers collecting here though. BoYcaH way ahead in terms of XP. He's on 700 XP already. And BoYcaH now killing this oil of SiZe. There's another barracks built for SiZe. Does he really need 2? Maybe just 1 is enough. It's not producing anything out of that one. Never mind this one. Okay, Rebel is now out. Stand corrected. SiZe now expanded to the middle. BoYcaH still doesn't have control of this oil. Or this one. He is capturing it now. But he has been focusing on just getting control of this left side island, or... yeah, you could say it's an island because it's surrounded by water on all sides, really. I'd like to see control of that for BoYcaH. What does it drop off for GLA Vanilla? Is it just a quad or is it a Scorpion? I think it's a quad. It might be a Scorpion. I can't remember what it actually drops off for GLA Vanilla, so I'm sure someone in the chat will know. Big push here from BoYcaH. He's actually throwing away Super Tech. Maybe still worth it because he is pushing SiZe back quite a bit. But BoYcaH also losing a lot in the process. Probably not worth it. Probably could have gone better with a Toxin Tractor. But BoYcaH probably can afford to trade off stuff now. I mean, he's ahead in terms of XP anyway. And he is also ahead in terms of money because he has control of this. Yeah, SiZe. I mean, what would you do in this situation? Would you try and still push this as SiZe and still trying to take control of it? I mean, once it's pretty well bunkered like this, it's really, really hard to take back control. SiZe does have control of the middle though. He's on oil there. He's got this oil. Maybe he wants to try and think about killing that, but there is a Stinger going up. Big engagement there. BoYcaH coming out on top so far. And I mean, if this area goes down and those workers get picked off, this is in massive favor of the southeast player. Yeah, red, BoYcaH. Because he's just got a super economic advantage. SiZe actually now coming in with what looks like a TT on this oil. I wonder if BoYcaH is going to be quick to defend this. I don't think so. I don't think he's got any units inside of his tunnel. So SiZe, yeah, he is going to kill it. So that's something for SiZe. Does he manage to kill the oil? There was 5 terrorists in there to kill the tunnel as well. He's almost on 5-star actually. She's going to have Rebel Ambush. He's got the demo upgrade. No command center yet from SiZe. But he does need that pretty soon if he's to capitalize on the bounty. Even if he just places it down and cancels the scaffold. Another arms dealer going in for BoYcaH in the bottom left. That's 3 arms dealers for BoYcaH now. $3,800, so maybe he can afford to spam out of all of that. Probably sell this supply as well, probably doesn't need that. Maybe a couple more workers. Got 5 actually. Just collecting on a decent amount everywhere. TT from BoYcaH this time, and that's caught SiZe off guard. Not there to defend it, and the oil is going to get TT'd. Very, very nicely played there from BoYcaH. Oil is worth exactly 1.6 black markets, so when you kill an oil, you're killing basically 1.6 of black markets. SiZe is going for a Scud Storm behind this, as well as actually the Scud unit, Scud Launcher, Scud Storm. I always forget the name of the Scud Storm. It's Scud Launcher. Okay, so it looks like GLA mirrors last quite a long time on this map, to say the least. Kind of to be expected though, with the narrow choke points. I do think this map is better than the Sand Serpent. It's like a redux of that map with like wider bridges and actually land bridges, because the normal bridges sometimes bug out in the original game. Okay, so them scuds from SiZe are actually trying to take out this oil here. That's insane range, really. Nicely done there from SiZe. SiZe is actually dropping down the scud. He's dropping down black markets. He's trying to play this long game. SiZe has more map control than BoYcaH did in the previous, but BoYcaH's had control of this area here for longer. BoYcaH's now got worker shoes. Still say BoYcaH's way ahead. BoYcaH now clearing this tunnel here in the center. Demo bike from SiZe has a demo upgrade. Scud is going down. Sorry, the oil is going down for BoYcaH. So SiZe definitely playing this for the long game. Pretty much everything in the middle and is now destroyed. All of these buildings, the oil, the supply is going to be going down soon. That tunnel there from SiZe is going to go down. Yeah, what is SiZe going to do to defend against this though? He's got a command center coming now, so maybe Ravel Ambush on this army would be pretty nice. SiZe's Scudstorm is going to fire in less than 4 minutes. Scudstorm going in for BoYcaH. Mohammed says SiZe finally listened to me. What did you say? Did you say build a Scudstorm? Or did you say build a Scud launcher? A Scud launcher storm. Or a Scudstorm launcher. Okay, SiZe is not out of this. SiZe is still doing very well. This Scud obviously is going to fire quicker. Might just actually kill that. I don't think it, I think if the demo Scud hits that with the fortified structure, I think it does reset it and it takes it down to the hole. I might be wrong. I think it does take it down to the hole. I don't know if it kills it completely though. It does kill it completely without the fortified structure, I think, but I don't know if it kills it completely. I think it just resets it down to the hole. So BoYcaH now on 4-star. Big SiZe almost on 4-star. I think it's 2,500 points required for 4-star. Couple of units from both players going down here. 2 of the Scud launchers going down though for SiZe, which is bad news for him. They are expensive. 1,200 if I'm not mistaken. BoYcaH now has Scuds of his own out, and he's now pushing here with buggies as well. But RPGs here gonna force them Scud launchers back. So BoYcaH did lose 1 buggy there as well. I think BoYcaH is way ahead actually. So yeah, never long game we got here. I wonder if SiZe is going to be able to pull this off. I think BoYcaH's still got the advantage, but SiZe's got a decent amount of markets out and a decent map control compared to how BoYcaH had in the previous. And never 2 Scudstorms going down for BoYcaH. He's going to have the super weapon advantage. Never black market going down there. I think all the oils on the map have been killed now. Then BoYcaH's scared of the Rebel ambush. That's why he keeps going back with his army rather than just hanging around. I think that's what he's scared of. XKL says BoYcaH is copying SiZe's Scuds. I mean, yeah. He's copying everything, actually. If you see, look. SiZe built a supply. Look at BoYcaH's. That's not a coincidence. Don't tell me that's a coincidence. Look at the arms dealer. Look at them. Don't tell me that. Go on, tell me that's a coincidence. Tunnel. Don't tell me that's a coincidence. If you look at it, and then look at that one, come on, that's not a coincidence. Reset on the Scud. Okay, that was pretty creative. That's pretty original. SiZe hasn't done that yet. Scud? Scud? Coincidence? Demo bikes. That's one thing that BoYcaH can't copy, actually. Not quite the same. He could make bikes and put terrorists on them. Demo Jarman. Oh no, sorry, that's just regular Jarman. Does get killed by demo bikes. SiZe actually showing everyone how to use Scud launches. Pretty impressive from SiZe. Not many people make them. Demo bike here is probably going to kill the buggies here. Got 4 Scud Storms on the field with 1 Scud for SiZe, 4 for BoYcaH. This is the problem with Scuds though, because they can only fire long range. They can't fire any close proximity. GG from SiZe. Interesting. SiZe doesn't want to play it out any longer. BoYcaH would have fought that to the last tunnel.
You have been defeated.
But yeah, SiZe knows it's GG, doesn't want to waste any time. I think SiZe doesn't like to play too late, especially if he's working in the morning. So BoYcaH takes this one. He goes 5-3. Okay, so that was SiZe's map pick, Sand Scorpions. So now we've got to predict what's BoYcaH gonna pick. Does he like Snowy Drought? I think he does. I've even forgotten what maps we've already seen. I think, have we seen Canyon of the Dead between these two? Because we've casted so many games today. I mean, we watched 13 games with Xgal on it, and now we've already seen 8. So I've casted 21 games today. And actually recorded 2 videos to upload tomorrow as well. So that's... I've even lost count now. What was I on? 21? Is that 21? I think I'm on 21. So that's now takes me to like 23. So yeah, I'm on 23 games played or watched. Almost as many games as Freestyler played in... per day in Clan Wars in May. It was May, wasn't it? Yeah, it was May. I think BoYcaH will choose Snowy Drought. I might be wrong. Let's see. So I told SiZe the score is 3-5. And the XCal is taking notes of his strats for tomorrow. Because if you're not aware already, 16 GMT tomorrow, SiZe and XCal will face off. And BoYcaH's wrist hurts. Is that from too much playing or something else? We got USA Mirror here. Laser for SiZe in the south. And the blue. Building a super fast power plant. BoYcaH copying the strats, also a super fast power plant. With the red USA Vanilla. So, fast barracks from BoYcaH, going to be going for some drops. Just copying SiZe though, because SiZe also going for a fast barracks. SiZe is a couple of seconds ahead, because you can see that's going to finish. It builds pretty fast, but he's on 100 now. Oh, okay, very, very close actually. Both on 100% at exactly the same time. Supply going down now for BoYcaH. Drone right above. It's going to be detected. Is that fast enough to get the laser lock on it though? Maybe they scanned it a little bit too soon, because the scan's going to finish soon. And then he's not going to be able to kill it. I think he's left it. Yeah, he's messed that up. Whereas SiZe has hit it. SiZe has opened perfect. Whereas BoYcaH a little bit off. He's actually dropping down 2 barracks. So that's actually big, because the scout is going to reveal everything that BoYcaH does for the remainder of the game. Unless unless SiZe makes unless BoYcaH makes a V with a drone on it. So big drop coming in from SiZe now down the left. BoYcaH going to go for a counter drop as well, but SiZe is going to be quicker. Generally, I think the person who drops first has got the advantage because you can kind of drop, like set a laser lock on something and then go back and defend in your base. It's kind of tricky here because you've got to worry about this drop and also defend about this drop in your base as well. So yeah, SiZe often likes to do this actually. Three missile defenders and a ranger, he will often do that. Because then you will win the fight against the individual rangers. Maybe not now though, because there's a second ranger. If there's like one ranger, you will win because you've got the backup of the 3 missile defenders. So 1 missile defender here from BoYcaH. It's going to stop SiZe collecting for a little bit, but SiZe doesn't care actually. He's just back collecting anyway. There is a range there, but he's going to lose some HP here because he is just not paying attention to that Chinook. BoYcaH also not paying attention to this. Chinook going to lose. Yeah, going to lose it. Exile says ask him if they want to play the casino map. To be honest, you know, I actually thought that video would not do very well. I thought everyone would dislike it, but you know, I got the stats. I get like a weekly stats thing from YouTube, and actually that was my most popular video in like the last month. In terms of like it's been uploaded like 3 or 4 days, YouTube was like, congratulations, this video is your most popular. In like 48 hours, it had like 3,000 or 4,000 views, or however many it's on now, 3,000 views or something. Or I don't know, was it 2,500? Something like that. It had like a crazy amount of views in such a short time. I thought it would be like the worst the worst video I made in that month, but actually it says congratulations, it's your most popular. So yeah, maybe they do want to play the casino because people seem to like it, to be honest. Although people did message me saying there is a better casino map. Yeah, sure, I'll ask them next rather than do the reverse on this. That they wanted to do reverse on the casino map. Maybe a 1v1 on the casino map would actually be pretty fun. It would be different at least. A pro 1v1 casino map. Maybe someone needs to host that tournament. Scout says BoYcaH's copying the drop now too. You probably could be right there because SiZe did do the drop first and BoYcaH's was second. I might be right. Lothide says the scoreboard is gone. Man, people keep trolling me about the scoreboard. And every time someone writes it, I have to check. Because sometimes I switch it to desktop mode, and sometimes I do have the score hidden. Like if I'm recording a video or something, I'll hide the score, because obviously it's not needed. So you do make me check. I think BoYcaH's dozer hunted. I think he is. SiZe still has a dozer. He's on 2 Vs now as well. Steven said, casino map, did I miss something? Just go back a few videos that I uploaded like 3 or 4 videos ago and just look for the casino map. You'll see it. Oh, okay, I didn't realize someone joined BoYcaH's game and I said go casino. Actually, now I get that joke. Go casino. Which game was that? Who did BoYcaH play? Maybe he played BoYcaH? Oh yeah, I probably played BoYcaH because that's the games that I stream myself. So probably I missed that. Big drop here from BoYcaH actually. Laser lock on the V. The Chinook is going to go down, but there's loads of flashbang ranges. I think SiZe might take this one actually. Laser lock on this V. Takes out 1. Takes out 2 Vs. But the Chinook does go down. Plenty more Chinooks though, and BoYcaH has a decent map control. He's also got the oil in the refinery. Mohammed says, what's the age demographic of people watching my vids? The most common age demographic is 25 to 30, and then that's the peak, and then around there it kind of like, it's like kind of like a pyramid, it goes down. So 25 to 30 is the most, like 20 to 25 is the next most, and then like 35 to 30 to 35 is the next most. It's kind of a pyramid with the peak being 25 to 30 of 0 hour videos, yeah. Something like that anyway. I might have got the ages the age bracket slightly wrong by a couple of years then, but yeah, around between 25 and 35 is definitely the peak. But like Vivid, who's playing the World Series, still in it. He's down to the last 4. He's only 19 years old, you know. So another Chinook goes down here. This is actually SiZe's. Sometimes the Chinook gets stuck and it just kind of spins for ages. It's been a while since I saw that, but it almost did that then. It kind of spun to the ground. It should have gone down, but then it did an extra spin. I don't know if you saw that. Plenty of missile defenders out now for BoYcaH, but when SiZe gets to Pathfinders, which is quite a way off, but once he does get to that, that will be BoYcaH out 100%. BoYcaH is sending loads and loads of missile defenders across the map. It's not collecting there fully. He's only got 1 Chinook. SiZe lost 1 V there. SiZe also trying to capture these middle buildings back. The artillery platform is going to be left. Pilot maybe for SiZe wants to get it back. Big drop in the base now of SiZe. SiZe has a command center now, and he's also expanded to a 3rd supply. I think this is going to be SiZe's victory still. Another interesting demographic is that I think it's like 1 or 2% of people that watch my channel are women. So like out of the 13,500 subscribers, a fair few of them are still women playing or watching 0 Hour. I only know of a few though, so like Sergeant Muffin in the chat. I think there's Queen Muff, and there's also Cranky Monkey, who's a streamer on Twitch. I think she's from the Philippines. But she does play as well. Yeah, it might be 1% or like 0.8% or something like that. But it is of 13,500 subscribers. That's still a few women. No harm in a few women. We'll take a few women. Big war in the middle, and actually SiZe has cornered himself now with these Vs. So Laserlock's coming in here, but there are Rangers here. This is actually a really decent fight. More Laserlocks coming in. Search and Destroy deployed for SiZe. More and more Laserlocks. BoYcaH is killing all of this, but now the game has just changed. You see this number here, 1,593. That means Pathfinders, and SiZe just needs to make a couple of Pathfinders now. You can just put 1 here and 1 here on guard mode and pretty much go AFK. Go and make a cup of tea or something, and BoYcaH can't win. I suppose he could get his own Pathfinders, but he's actually not on level 3 yet. You could drop Pathfinders on top of the enemy Pathfinders, but if Pathfinders just go inside of the Vs, they can just kill this all from distance. A10 comes in now, takes out 1 of the barracks. No, that was the power. Actually took out the power and the Rangers inside. BoYcaH has been defeated. No GG's. Just BoYcaH has been defeated. Oh man, it's just funny when it just flashes up. BoYcaH has been defeated. GG, well played to SiZe. I still think BoYcaH could have said GG there. Right, we're going to be back on Snowy Drought. BoYcaH's lead is slipping. We're now on 5-4 for BoYcaH. It's going to be... It was USA and Laser, so I think Laser was in the top, I think. SiZe was USA Vanilla. I'll say GG for BoYcaH. Someone said, which country has the most views? On my channel, actually, United States is in the top. Germany and UK are in the top as well. So yeah, US, Germany, UK. Okay, so in with the reverse, we've got BoYcaH in the pink now, in the south with the USA Laser. Then in the north, we've got USA Vanilla for big size. So yeah, let's see how this one's going to play out differently. I think BoYcaH's probably a little bit annoyed that he got dozer hunted. Probably got flashbacks of playing against XCal, although I don't think XCal dozer hunted him that much when they played earlier today. I think there was at least 1 or 2 games where he got dozer hunted. I've casted so many games today, I completely lost. I'm sure it was XCal playing. There probably was a dozer hunt involved at least. I heard XCal even takes out Chinooks with 2 dozers inside with a technical, which is interesting. Taking dozer hunting to the next level. Well and truly. Okay, so we've got 2 supplies and a barracks from BoYcaH, and he's going to do a drop inside of SiZe's base. Probably going to get laser lock on this one. Pretty much instant laser lock there. Only 2 missile defenders, and now he's going to send his Chinook round to the other side, actually. Maybe going to pick off a dozer. Going to do a drop here. Maybe going to kill a dozer. I think he is. A little bit hesitant whether he wants to laser lock or whether he wants to just fire at it normally. Almost cost him his life, but he does still get the kill on nevertheless. He's actually going for the dozer, and he actually might get it, to be fair. Might get it. 1 Chinook goes down. He's not going to get it. I think he's a little bit too desperate going for that then. Did he need to? Probably would have been better just laser locking the Chinooks. Did kill 1 Chinook anyway, though. QAn says, how many people actually still play Zero Out online? Well, you can pretty much go on Game Ranger any evening of the week, whether it be weekends, Friday and Saturday, Sunday, you probably get more players. But any evening in the week, whether it's Monday to Friday or whether it's whatever day of the week, you will pretty much always find a decent game of some kind. You'll find a 2v2 or pro 1v1s or 3v3 DEFCON and free-for-alls you can pretty much find throughout the day. In terms of actual numbers, if you mean like unique players, you're talking hundreds. Hundreds of unique players are playing it every day. Probably some days thousands. Okay, so bottom right, the refinery is going to be captured, and the oil has already been captured by BoYcaH. So BoYcaH having a pretty decent start here. He's going to lose 1v here. Missile defender just goes down. Another missile defender goes down. Okay, so BoYcaH putting up quite a decent defense. I'd say he's probably ahead. SiZe losing a V here. SiZe also has his oil and refinery, but BoYcaH has control of this building now. Going to be taking out the refinery. SiZe still has his dozer. He's not dozer hunted just yet, but strategy center going down for BoYcaH. Big laser locks coming in here, and actually V's going down on BoYcaH's side there. Actually lost 2 V's. There is a V here. It's going to be harassing BoYcaH's supply, but there's a V here from BoYcaH. Going to try and clear that. V's going to suicide each other. There is a missile defender remaining though for SiZe. Going to laser lock the half-dead Chinook. And that building there actually looks like a big explosion, but it doesn't actually do anything. You kill it just with like one hit and it goes down. There are barrels here as well, though.
Search and destroy.
So neither a player close to 3-star yet. I did hear a stealth unit, which is the Colonel Burton, in the base of BoYcaH. BoYcaH's got some missile defenders up here now. That's from that little nuclear building or whatever it is. Refinery has gone down now. A big V push from both players here. SiZe losing more. Rangers here pushing SiZe's stuff back, and actually SiZe has pretty much lost his entire army here on the right. Search and Destroy has been deployed by SiZe. It's behind in terms of the tech. And BoYcaH now dropping down a fire base on this right. Probably wants to garrison some of these buildings. He already has that one, maybe that one as well. Yeah, he's going to get inside of that one. Maybe even that one as well. Want to be super greedy on that right side. So yeah, this is the best of 13. It's the first to win 7 games. Currently 5-4, so BoYcaH needs 2. SiZe needs another 3. But BoYcaH, looking like he's taking the lead here, is taking this third supply. Or SiZe has not taken that. SiZe is not even on a command center yet, so SiZe is definitely behind. TNT is going to get placed on SiZe's supply there on the top left. Probably going to go down. It is a timed demo charge that it's just going to go get taken down. Sometimes better to do a remote one, because if that gets sold now, it's not going to be able to do anything. SiZe pushing through the middle with his Vs and an ambulance. Colonel Burton is probably going to get spotted. I wonder if it's going to plant something else. It might do. No, it doesn't. But this supply here is going to explode. Yeah, it's going to sell it, actually. Okay, so SiZe making his second supply again. BoYcaH's still collecting from that supply though, and SiZe also lost his refinery, so he is definitely behind. Remember, there is $50 on the line here, thanks to AK Baloney. So both players do want to win this, because they will win some money. So back in the base, BoYcaH's base is looking nice and healthy. His army is looking healthy as well. I think maybe when SiZe sees just how much BoYcaH has, he might GG. I mean, it depends on this engagement here. If SiZe loses this army and loses this engagement, SiZe in a real bad situation. He doesn't have much behind this. Both players in terms of XP are very, very close. It's just BoYcaH has the refinery, the oil. I suppose this has now been cleared up, so both players are quite kind of even. SiZe actually does have this repair bay and the artillery platform, so actually maybe he's not in that bad of a situation. BoYcaH, that looks like his Colonel Burton. He's going to try and TNT these things. Would be nice to try and kill that building, because it does make quite a big difference. Heals all of your stuff at all times. Even the ambulance is going to get repaired as well. TNT is placed down there, and attack is stopped here, but a few Vs going down. Looks like 2 Vs went down for SiZe and 1 there for BoYcaH. Big push here from BoYcaH on the right. And actually, if BoYcaH just gets up here and camps, he'll kill the oil and also stop the supply collection from SiZe. The artillery platform does go down. Oil now getting taken down, and Pathfinder is now out for SiZe. Pathfinder should be out for BoYcaH as well. He is on 3-star now. Maybe A10 going to come across the map as well. That's just going to get sniped. BoYcaH can just kind of camp here. He's taking out the oil. He has the oil and the refinery advantage. AK Vlony is on vacation, by the way. I'm not sure where, but he is away. I think in Europe, some of the rules are relaxed now, so you can travel to other countries. BoYcaH is evacuating all of his stuff, but actually that's not the right thing to do against these Pathfinders. And SiZe has managed to clear all of that up. Pretty impressive stuff. BoYcaH is now collecting back on this 3rd supply, but that will become his 2nd supply soon, because one of these, or both of them actually, will be mined out. Even with that army loss, though, it probably still will give the advantage to BoYcaH. SiZe ahead in terms of XP, though, is also going to be on 4-star pretty soon. A10 coming through. Gonna hit the barracks. Just kill the barracks. Ferris said, is SiZe quitting 0 Hour? He tried to quit the other day when I messaged him about facing XCal tomorrow. And he said, I don't play 0 Hour anymore. I've lost too many times or something like that. And he wanted to try and quit. But I kind of talked him into it. I said, you've got $100 to win tomorrow versus XCal. You've got nothing to lose. If you lose, it's nothing. But if you win, it's $100. Why would you not just do it? So he said, oh, okay, go on then. So yeah, nice micro hit from BoYcaH. Does take out 2 Vs. Ambulance goes down as well. Colonel Burton again, taking out the supply. Forced to sell. And I think BoYcaH is now going to tip this massively in his favor. I think it was in his favor anyway, but I think this is a game-ending blow here. This amount of Vs in your base, you don't really want to be fighting that. So yeah, definitely looking in BoYcaH's favor. Behind this, you don't really want to make in supply drop zones, which is what BoYcaH's doing. Maybe he wants to sell that supply at some point. Maybe he wants to start collecting from there with more Chinooks. Colonel Burton does take a V, but does go down. That supply was killed again, though. BoYcaH on 2,700 XP, so he's got an extra level. Maybe he'll upgrade to A10 level 2, so you'll have 2 A10s. Can now kill supplies and war factories with that. Probably one of the longer USA mirrors you see. Typically don't go this long. But as SiZe is hanging in there, I just think that BoYcaH's got too much of an advantage. You can't be fighting against the refinery and the oil for pretty much the entire game. BoYcaH's now got plenty of Pathfinders in here. They're sniping pretty much everything. SiZe could use a good A10 and maybe that can kill this army. But he's going to need to wait until this army gets well and truly inside of his base. Big push here from BoYcaH. Does manage to take out everything. There's only 2 Vs now. GG from SiZe. Well played by BoYcaH. So that goes to 6-4. BoYcaH only needs now 1 more to win. Okay, it's going to be another random reverse. And it'll be SiZe's map pick this time. What do we want to see? What will SiZe want to see? Canyon of the Dead is one we haven't seen so far. There's also Dead Uso. Desolate District, I think. So yeah, SiZe's map pick. How old is SiZe? I think he was born in 87, so I think he's 33, depending on when his birthday is. I think he's 33. What other maps are there? Dead Uso he wants. Okay, SiZe could not afford to lose any more games. He now needs to win 3 in a row, whereas BoYcaH just needs to win 1 more. GLA versus China, that's going to be hard for the China. Not impossible, though. Not impossible. Varys says, tell SiZe we want him to win. To be honest, I think if SiZe loses this challenge today, and if he loses the challenge against XCal tomorrow, there's a chance you'll never see SiZe again. There's a chance. I'm not saying you're definitely not going to see him again, but I think that might break him. Honestly, I think he's nearly broken. I think he's nearly broken. I think he just needs to play more, to be honest. I don't think he's lost all of his skill. Maybe he is getting a little bit older and a little bit slower, but at 33, I mean, you don't really properly start going downhill until like 35 to 40 range. So yeah, I'm pretty sure SiZe is still one of the best players. I mean, he just needs to be a little bit more active, I think. I think he's just not playing enough. So yeah, we've got 2 supplies, 2 war factories from SiZe, 2 perfect supply placements. It looks like maybe this one is a little bit close. Got workers all over the place for BoYcaH, dropping down tunnels left, right, and center, literally. And then back in the base of BoYcaH, he's also building another tunnel here. No tunnel in his main base though. Terrorist going to be pushing forward for BoYcaH. Going to go to both of these supplies. If there is a GAT or a flamer though, from this first war factory, is going to pretty much stop that. Probably a GAT. Yeah, probably a GAT. It's going to take out that terrorist. Going to be a nice scout for BoYcaH anyway though. It's actually a little bit annoying because its SiZe now has got to deal with this. BoYcaH's going to try and get inside of this building, but that GAT actually might be able to stop it. It's going to be interesting. Terrorist on the right side does go down, and this RPG is actually going to probably get inside, but SiZe actually just going to push forward. But actually there's going to be an RPG inside of here as well. So yeah, SiZe is in a tough matchup here against GLA, especially with the map control that BoYcaH has now got. GAT is going to have to go back and repair. Flamer does clear out that bunker. Flame wall. It's actually going to kill that tunnel from long range without actually dying itself. So this is decent from SiZe. Technical coming in, going to pick off the dozer. There is one dozer left, which is over here. BoYcaH's going to go and try and find it. SiZe is going to have to run away. BoYcaH thinks there could be mines there, and there is. Now there is. BoYcaH's going to come back with his technical. Interesting. So SiZe is kept busy. Scorpion's out for BoYcaH. The technical is going to be chased away. There is only one dozer remaining. So what SiZe is going to transition into from this? Is it going to transition into a third supply? Or is he going to move up to a third supply? Or is he going to drop down a propaganda center or Helix? Maybe Helixes would work out nicely here. Dozer gets picked off actually. The technical comes back in and picks it off. So SiZe is now on 2 war factory spam, and that is absolutely it. So yeah, BoYcaH taking notes here from XCal. So yeah, SiZe is going to be going all out now. Are we going to see troop crawlers from SiZe? That's what we saw before with XCal. Scorpion on the right hand side going to be doing some harassment. BoYcaH is going to get pushed back. I don't think SiZe is in that bad of a position. Once you clear out this here, it's not in that bad of a position at all. Outpost is going to be made for SiZe now. Is going to be able to defend this. Yeah, BoYcaH is lacking map control now. So it's going to be super bunker mode from BoYcaH. Barracks now going down for BoYcaH, but tunnels have already been deployed though in the positions that BoYcaH wants it. But this supply over here is in danger. Scorpions are out, no upgrade though. That army from SiZe, not that great really. There is a flamer here now as well. Gonna kill probably all these RPGs. Don't know if the Scorpions necessarily needed to run away there. Here's a technical deep in the back of the base. There is mines here though, so I'm not sure what that's going to be going for. A load of workers going to go down there, and the flamer actually gets in the main base and actually denies the arms dealer down to the hole. Another arms dealer going to get dropped down for BoYcaH, and also all the workers got burnt to death as well. Technical just going to be running around. Don't even know what that's looking for, to be honest. I think it's just a distraction, or is it got an RPG inside of it? So it's going to get inside of there, but there is a flamer there ready to clear this out. This outpost probably going to get popped open. A little bit annoying for SiZe, but there is more flamers behind this. Yeah, some more flamers being produced. On the right side, this tunnel has been cleared out. So now it's super defense mode for BoYcaH versus this massive onslaught spam from SiZe. So probably prefer BoYcaH's position, the more bunkery position, but SiZe is by no means out of this. SiZe is going to be throwing everything at this to try and stay in this. SiZe cannot afford to lose this one. Yeah, this tunnel here and this arms dealer is probably the best place to attack. Got a big prize there, which is the arms dealer and the main supply. A lot of outposts though, so these Scorpions need to be careful. One Scorpion taking a lot of damage. It's going to escape though. But yeah, I think that is the right place to take the engagement because there's a lack of tunnels there from BoYcaH. There's more tunnels back here. Probably don't want to take the engagement there. So SiZe is going to be sending more and more units across. Maybe just send them all here to do one big attack, but actually he's sending more to the right. Maybe he's going to go here and attack. BoYcaH's trying to amass a defense here, and he's doing pretty well so far. He's taken out 2 or 3 units already. Flame is now getting taken out. Another flamer getting taken out. A few quads taking a lot of damage there. Scorp's taking damage. One Scorp does go down, but actually mostly successfully defended there. We've got 2 flamers on the right from SiZe. Going to go all the way around, but I don't know if SiZe can come back from that, to be honest. I think he might have lost all of that scrap there for BoYcaH just to collect and make his army even stronger. 2 more outposts coming in on this left-hand side. SiZe's got a random damage truck, but I think this is just too much of an army now from BoYcaH. Another tunnel going down here is going to defend against it. You would have lost if I had the dozer, but GG from SiZe. Ooh, is that a bit of a saltiness? Interesting. SiZe seems pretty upset about the dozer hunt. GG 7-4 to BoYcaH. Good try from SiZe. So yeah, GG. BoYcaH does take that one. That's the 3rd challenge we cast today. 3rd epic challenge. We've got SiZe versus BoYcaH tomorrow now. Sorry, not tomorrow. That's BoYcaH. BoYcaH wins. SiZe actually just gone straight offline. I think SiZe is pretty pissed. SiZe has just gone offline. I mean, I'll sort out that with him on Messenger later. I speak to him on Facebook, so I'll sort that out with him. But yeah, BoYcaH takes this one, takes $50. Thank you to AK Baloney for sponsoring that one. And then remember, guys, to tune in tomorrow because we will have SiZe versus XCal Yeah, and SiZe probably imagine, like I said, if he lost this challenge now and then if he loses the challenge tomorrow against XCal, you might never see him again and he might retire. Imagine if XCal dozer hunts, that's going to really upset him and really piss him off. You literally might never see SiZe again. So XCal might be responsible for the retirement and the final killing of SiZe. I think he's on the edge about quitting 0 hour. I think he's really, really close. Like I said, he already tried to quit. And maybe he won't even turn up for the challenge tomorrow. I mean, I'll try and talk to him later. But yeah, he seems a little bit annoyed. Maybe it is late. Maybe he's a bit tired. It must be like close to 1 a.m. his time. So yeah, let me know what you thought about that in the chat. Is SiZe pretty pissed there? Are we going to see SiZe again? Is he going to turn up for this challenge tomorrow? But yeah, GG. Lots of challenges tonight. I'll upload the challenges separately into 2 different videos of XCal and BoYcaH, and also XCal and Scuba that we saw today. So that'll be split. So yeah, and hopefully we'll have some more challenges soon. The next being XCal versus SiZe. So yeah, GG. Well played to all players. See you very soon, guys. Thank you to everyone that joined. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll see you soon.